Hey, it's Russ Payton with Role Playing Public Radio. We're playing Red Markets, the Cooper County Wars, episode 2. In the last session, the D4s made their first official score as they took out their Roadster Dragula and scored quite a bit of scrap metal and weights and whatnot from a James, a Jim, and had to deal with an aberrant. So it's going great.
It's fine. It wasn't a big aberrant. It was the slimy, goopy.
It wasn't big enough.
Doorway one.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
that tentacles are a problem.
You challenge my
not enough of a problem. It was actually
only a problem for a drunkie.
Yeah.
Oh, which is a big problem.
Yeah, your emotional support robot. Yeah, we'll keep that noted. So yeah, we I guess we're at the vignette part of it. So
yeah, who wants to go first?
I can go first.
All right. Give us a roll, Ross Payton.
Is this just a standard D10 roll? I don't.
It's a standard opposed. It's a standard Red Markets roll 2D10. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so that would be a success. So yeah, it's a cope. So So yeah, you want to lay out your dependents so everyone else can pick who they want to play.
Okay, so cope is remind me again what that was.
Is the PTSD suit. So you and the other three are just going to be interacting with each other like a normal day. Which enclave did we say your family was?
I chose Sky Zone because it's
okay. So it'll just be kind of an average day at Sky Zone with your dependents. You're hanging out, and at an inopportune moment, I'm going to jump in and hit you with a Vietnam.
That's with a success. Wow.
Yeah, that's the success. Crit success is you get to define something about the enclave. A failure is the support. Okay. And then a crit failure is the support, but you can't get the thing until the job. Famously, Aaron did this on the Mavericks, and it led to them having to go down to Phoenix, Arizona to try and find a dead enclave to try and recover both some really high speed Under Armour shit for the Layton community, but also Aaron had to get some fucking. What did you have to get for powder, Aaron? Do you remember? You had to get something for her in exchange for makeup for your daughter. It was something dumb, but anyways, yeah.
Yeah, I remember, but it was something silly that she requested. It was like. It was like, was it fabric?
It had to have been fabric because you guys. That's basically where you guys went, was a fabric.
Exactly. Yeah, it was like fabric for some dress or outfit she was needing.
Yeah, it's like some wedding dress tool or something like that. So yeah, no, that's how random. That's random vignettes. Yeah, no. So the good outfit is just you just get to have a
Okay.
Woo.
Okay, so do I choose the does another player choose one of my dependents, or do I choose them, or
it could be you could do a collaborative if you want, or if you would rather pick them, that would be just as
all right. We'll do a collaborative. Just to remind everybody, my 3 dependents, because I'm the face, so many people like me.
What?
Billy the orphan (parenthesis rescued from a cannibal family) in parenthesis.
I got Billy.
Yeah, Sasha.
Surprise.
Billy's a kid. He is a child. Keep in mind, and can probably at least somewhere between 9 and 13 years old. I picture. Sasha, the cat lady, and then Steve, the helpful Satanist, who is also terrified of casualties.
Mads, Aaron, which one of those is ringing y'all's bells?
Who would you like to be, Maddy? I will give you a choice since.
I'll play the happy cat lady. That sounds nice.
All right.
Well, I guess I'm the helpful Satanist then. So, hail
cool.
Satan.
Yeah.
All right. So what is a good day? What is your post job downtime at Sky's going to look like?
Actually, it's not watching the games because Steve doesn't like that. Because he's terrified of casualties.
Shout. No, good shout. Yeah.
So probably actually everyone's in the kitchen, and we're all cooking food for the Enclave. They kind of have set up a cafeteria, and people just come in for communal meals. And we all actually, like cooking because we get to spend time with each other. And so, yeah, we're all just making a big stew, and it's very, chopping vegetables from the garden and all that good jazz. It's just wholesome AF. Yeah.
Very sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, Sasha and Steve and what was the orphan's name again? Billy. All right. So yeah. Just go with it. How's kitchen life treating y'all right now?
Mm-hmm. I'm. Hey, Steve. Can you finish up those dishes pretty quickly? I think everybody's going to come in. It sounds like they're wrapping up the splatter zone range contest. So
can you not describe that too? That just puts me off right now. And I'm not doing it unless you give me at least 5 Hail Beelzebubs.
Hail the Lord of Flies. May he rest.
Okay, it's too long. Just say Hail Bub at least. Well, just the Hail Bub, I guess, will do it.
Hail Bub, Hail Bub, Hail Bub, Hail Bub.
I haven't seen Bubba in at least a day. I don't know where he's gotten off to.
Which one was Bubba again?
He's the orange one with the little white sock.
Oh,
not the sock on the back. It's the sock on the front, right?
Yeah,
the
his
one
front
on the sock
right.
on the back is.
Well, after we're done here, we can. There'll still be a bit of light, so we can go look for him around the fence line a little bit. Maybe call him out. Do you? Yeah. I haven't seen him. I mean, the cats usually kind of don't like all the noise for the splatter zone. So. To be fair, not many people do. But yeah, we'll look at. But we need to stay focused for the food. Everyone's gonna be very appreciative of us.
Daddy Deacon, do I need to whack myself with a meat tenderizer tonight?
What? Why? Why would you think that?
I'm not going into the stew.
No, Billy, no.
That's for the Feast of Alvis.
No, Billy, it's fine. We're bringing in a lot of bounty now. We're bringing in real food. We will never resort to cannibalism here. All right.
What kind of meat is it, Deacon, that you're putting in this stew?
Actual deer. There's
okay.
Deers have been actually been doing pretty well with nobody hunting them, and not nearly as many cars to hit them. They've the populations are booming. Yeah,
so
catch them. Yeah.
So yeah, as you go to demonstrate to Billy, the venison that is on the tenderizing block that Sasha's working with, and you go and throw that in to demonstrate to him. And as you look in at the stew, something about kind of the current concoction, it's starting to create sort of a swirling effect. And as you look into the pot at the stew, the surface is just there's almost a film that's starting to build on it, but it's constantly moving and swirling, and something starts to rise up out of it, and you just see that aberrant, bubbling, gurgling as its tentacles start snaking up towards you as you're desperately trying to rip the fucking robot free from the goop that's got it mired in, while Darlington and the others are shouting at you. So yeah, go ahead and give me a self-control roll, Ross.
Awesome. Love for my vignettes to be yep. No, that is definitely a fail.
All right, so how do you not handle this well?
I leap back and yelp, try to control myself, sweating, eyes bugged out. Everyone, I imagine would stop and look at me, and I'm
Daddy,
going to take a smoke.
Why are you yelling at the stew? That's not your job. That's what I'm supposed to do.
I need a smoke. I burst out the back door and smoke whatever shitty cigarettes I buy in the black market.
They are standard issue DHQS morale welfare issued ones.
Mm-hmm.
Most commonly called black and tans.
Yep. He only started smoking after the crash, for some weird reason. And
sure. So yeah, go ahead and heal your 3 columns.
Yep. Heal all that. So
cool. All right. Next up, who wants to go next?
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yep.
Oh, okay. Mads will volunteer. Saved your ass. All right, Mads.
They fail.
All right, so that's a support. So who's your depender?
My dependent is Charlie. They are a former medic from the film industry that we became fast friends.
Another non-binary, I take it.
Yes.
Okay. So who would you vibe playing that? Who wants to jump in on Maddy's dependent?
I'm happy for anyone to jump in.
I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will.
Fight to the death.
I heard Ross first, so we'll go with Ross.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So, Ross, what does Charlie need?
You said he was a former medic.
Yeah, he's at the cartel.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Place.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are at the reservoir, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, the reservoir.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Let's see. I would say Charlie probably is. Why is Charlie a dependent? If he's a medic, or if Charlie's a medic, why are they a dependent? Can they not work, or do they not want to? Or I guess we haven't figured that out.
I feel like they really don't want to get messed up within everything. They have the skills, but they haven't actually told anyone about it, in fear of, being abused,
Drafted.
manipulated. Yeah, pretty much. They're like, oh no, I'm just a humble person. I wrote scripts for a living. Yes, scripts.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So in that case, Charlie needs just some bounty because they have an idea that could generate a really good business. And
All right, roll me a single D10, Ross. How much
All right.
do they need? Sorry.
all right, let's see here.
7 bounty.
That'd be a good idea.
All right then. So, Dexi, Charlie's come
Charlie,
up to you
hey.
with the new hair-bearing scheme.
Hey, hey, Dexi. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. I was so worried about you on last job, but
You don't have to worry about me. You know I'm always good.
Oh, I know. But I'm also really glad to talk to you because, I've got this amazing opportunity, for us, not just, me, but for you as well. It could be, it's an investment really.
What are you investing in? Hmm?
So,
I like
well, Featherbrain, right? The bird.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're actually Featherbrain's teamed up with Lady Crow, and they're gonna do a hatchery of falcons, and they're gonna start training. They're gonna start like raising falcons so people take them out. For takers love falcons. It's all the rage among the takers, all like especially like Colorado, out west. It's the biggest innovation out there, and so they need some bounty to get it off the ground. For birdseed and whatnot, and I figure, but I've talked them into it, and they can give me like a third of the business for 7 bounty.
7. Charlie,
I'll be doing
I did real
sales.
well.
I'll be like marketing. I'll be like making contacts with other takers.
if it keeps you out of trouble, all right. I do actually have 7 bounty from our last adventure. Can you make sure you don't personally get a falcon? I do not trust them.
Well, I mean, I have to learn the lingo. I have to learn how to be a falconer. I mean, that's just part of it. But that I'll keep it there. Like, I won't bring it home. With the investment, thank you so much, Dex. Oh God, it's going to be so great. You won't believe it. Like, we'll be selling them like hotcakes, only they won't be hotcakes. They'll be birds working birds.
They'll be birds, yeah.
Working animals that will, for takers, and takers got all the money, like you. It's going to be great, so yes. Oh, thank you. It's life changing. Big hug. Come on.
Yeah, all right.
So, Matt, you're actually taking it out of your bank?
Yep.
All right, self-control check.
I am a good friend.
Yeah, real good friend.
Really?
For 2 stress, yeah, you're a real good friend.
Oof.
So yeah, go ahead and heal up. Yep.
I'm just saying, for 7 bounty, this bird better be able to fix me tea on command.
I expect an army of birds by the end of this campaign.
I like just a random one of the random off a while. I go, them's there red-tailed hawks, right? Not falcons. Keeps on walking by.
Thank you, Cletus, the fucking ornithologist.
Hey, no one's tried to train red-tailed hawks, all right? They could...
This time.
Yeah.
All right. Good job, man. All right, so who's next up?
I'll go.
All right, I can go.
Dude.
Sorry.
Okay, so I've only got the one dependent. That's everybody's favorite, the Black Math Nun, Sister Gladys.
Yeah, Sister Gladys. So who's going to play Sister Gladys? Aaron, you want to get in on this one?
Sure.
Yeah? All right. See what you get, David. Very nice. You got a cope sequence. So yeah. What you doing? What are you doing with Sister Gladys?
Well,
you all are at the farm, right? You're at
yeah,
Sucrose.
we are at Sucrose right now.
Yeah, you guys are at Sucrose. Okay, yeah.
As long as there are casualties on the fence.
Right. Which there are, weirdly enough, with all the machinery constantly running, the combines and everything.
Which means that I have probably taken a turn with the rebar and, spearing them, and she is probably telling me all of the things that I am doing wrong.
All right, so it's kind of a refresher course session with her acting as mentor. Cool. All right. Aaron?
So
remember, she's 80.
So if you are to get the glory kills as this into numbers, as you should be, the spinal cords are absolutely necessary for the count. 1 vertebrae per. That's like count on the holy board.
Yes, I know, sister. Spear with my knees, not with my back.
No. I mean the actual. That's like the actual vertebrae board. Have you not passed it? It is a way to count our glorious kills, but also to ward off the other casualties from our sacred area until we are ready to make them part of the Black Mass.
I'm killing them. Like, you see them dying when I'm spearing, right?
So, but it doesn't really count if their souls are still trapped within their own bodies.
That's why I'm spearing them in the face, sister, like you told me. In the face.
But the soul is in the spine.
And so Dakka, reaches back and lunges forward through the fence line to demonstrate a point perfect thrust of his rebar, if he does say so himself. As the rebar punches in through the casualty skull, he starts to pull it back, but it hangs somehow, like some of the ribbing on the rebar kind of catches on the skull, and the rebar cut slips free. And just like that, Dakka, there's just flashes just into your head. Your assault rifle, I guess, since we didn't really determine what you have, but it's pretty friggin' gnarly. With that critical, that jam that happened last time, and the thing running dead on you as more and more groups of casualties came up, you were trying to add to your glorious tally, and it failed you. The weapon failed you, and that meant you were failing. And that just kind of spirals. So go ahead and give me a self-control roll. Okay. Does that make? That
that's a 2D. That's a 2D6, not a 2D10.
Oh wait.
Oh, he did a 2D6. Yes, he did.
Yep.
Good job.
My bad.
Good job. It's all good. Same result. Same question, David. Does that make for Dakka or no?
It does not. It goes to the market.
Okay. So how do you handle that poorly? Your rebar slipping out of your hands and oh shit.
I'm actually going to take my life into my own hands here and raise my voice to the sister. I'm just going to rip my shirt off and just point at the fresh tattoos. Like, look, sister, I got 9. 9 and a squiggly one. The squiggly one. Do you see this? That's an aberrant. That was not a casualty. That was not a vector. That one's over here. I caught a vector way back when, but this is squiggle. I know what the fuck I'm doing, sister.
You don't have to prove yourself to me, only to the great abacus.
Bird. All right, so David, go
We
ahead.
call it
Go
the
ahead.
abacus.
Damn it. All right, go ahead. Go ahead and heal your column, David.
The great abacus in the sky.
Stabacus. We're calling it the stabacus.
All right, so Aaron, who's Darlington's dependent?
That'd be Samantha, my wife.
All right,
So she is one of the main satellite operators within the shaft.
That's right. Yeah, she's former airman, tech type. Yeah. All right, who wants to do Samantha? David, you want that one?
Okay.
Or whoever. Sorry, didn't mean to volunteer.
Oh no, it's good. I volunteered for the last one too.
That's true, you did. So yeah, Aaron, give me a roll. No, 2d10. Right? 2d10.
Oh, 2d10. Sorry.
Yeah. It's got to be opposed, right? You keep that 3 though.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah. No.
Just being a dick, Aaron.
I know. So.
Yeah. So that'll be a cope sequence as well for you.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, what's your post job time with Samantha looking like right now? What's going on?
Oh, mainly it has been set as
Excuse me.
I think their variant of a date night, so that they've made us manage to segment some time off from her satellite time, which she because of that schedule, it keeps her pretty well in demand, as well as the improvements, because I just finished up the new additions to the Shadow Fox, so I'm trying to at least put that out of my mind. So we're actually kind of taking in an evening where we can go up to the shaft and actually see a nice little starscape, since since it's actually more so a clear night, and the casualties aren't as prominent usually. So
okay. So yeah. What are y'all talking about as you look up at the stars?
Honey, thank you so much for taking me away from that console tonight. These stars are beautiful. I mean, I haven't seen a sky this clear in ages.
So, considering that it's mostly, that's like that a lot of it also is, at least over the North American sky, is still space debris, but at least it's an impromptu meteor shower.
Well, hey, anything that gets me away from that bitch Karen. Do you know what she said the other day?
That depends. Is that Karen in satellite trajectories, or the Karen who is, I guess, what remains of HR?
The Karen that's always constantly chewing her face. The one that just walks around in her "I'm the boss" pumps.
Wait.
You know that
HR...
Karen?
Yeah, where did HR Karen get pumps? Like, saw nothing here that at least wasn't actually literally stilettos that were not just developed into actual stabbing weapons.
She got some taker to find her some shoes at the remains of a Payless.
So that's why Payless was here last week.
I can't believe her. I mean, she's just lording those over all of us. Like, here she is in her special little shoes, and she thinks that makes her so much better than the rest of us. Well, if my slingbacks hadn't snapped last week, I would show her
as Samantha continues her tirade at her bitchy coworker. Like the thought of shoes, you just start thinking about shoes and shoe shopping with your wife back before all the nonsense. And the strip malls, and then you see shoes, all the horrid waterlogged shoes from one of the stores on that mall you were in going after the gym last time. And as they just keep floating on past you as you watch the fox slipping and sliding down into that dark tunnel, never knowing if it was going to come back. And it just darkness, drip, darkness. Shoot. So yeah, give me a self-control roll.
Yay. That went to the market, unfortunately. So
all right. So how do you react poorly to this? Come on, Aaron.
I just kind of sit there, staring at the skyscape for a second before Samantha just kind of shakes me for seconds, like, padding. Okay, that's what I need to do right now. We actually need inflatable padding on the Fox. That's what was lacking in this whole situation. So I better go try out the science specs right now. So I basically just abandon her there.
Nice.
So as I walk down,
What about the red bottoms? Were you even listening to me talking about the red bottom?
All right, Eric, go ahead and heal your column.
That's going to cost me.
Having a normal one.
Yeah. Red bottoms won't work for it's like for structural support. It's just it's too gooey.
Sure.
So
Fashion is supposed to be.
So yeah, Deacon, as you are walking around Sky Zone, you see an email comes in from Strangelove, and it's a weather report. And yeah, no, it seems Big Idiot is still staying right on track, heading for Kansas City. So yeah, fingers crossed.
Awesome. That's great.
Yep.
Definitely referring to terrible things as great and awesome and cool and the owns as a coping mechanism, but yeah. So we need to go out and earn more bounty to build up a budget for dealing with this shit.
Yep. So where do you all meet up at? Where's the crew spot? You guys plan your heist. Do you have like a central meet zone, or does Dexi just come around and pick everybody up in the
I would imagine that. I mean, it would be cheaper for everybody else. Just like rent for those of you without Ubix specs or whatever. We have a Zoom meeting.
Oh, just Zoom it. Awesome. I like that too.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, let us begin our next score generation. I assume everyone wants to stick with collaborative. Yes.
Yes.
Cool. All right. So I need. No, that's opposed. I need collaborative. Where's collaborative? I need everyone to give me a Black Plus Foresight roll.
Okay.
Foresight, which I raised up, doesn't matter.
No. It's literally just the black dice and Foresight. Okay. It's not an opposed roll. Yeah.
Okay.
But keep it 2, I guess. 11 for Mads. Good job, Dexi. Aaron.
Yep. I actually added it this time, so.
Well, mine is an 8, so
yeah.
11.
Oh, I missed you. My bad. Okay, so David's at an 8. Aaron, you beat 11? 10?
I got 10.
All right. Mads, what is your good? What is the good?
All right, so I actually spent some time on the Ubic network while we were taking a break. There is a shed full of fireworks that is an actual local business within the area that, because it looks like a plain shed, might not be rated yet.
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
Fireworks could be used for defense, for luring stuff away. Just for the powder alone.
It's explosives.
Absolutely.
All right, then.
Especially with a big casualty mass, you could disperse them if you drove around them shooting bottle rockets or Roman candles.
Well, fucking hell. I want to have that. So, everybody, explosive propellants, chemicals, distraction capabilities, phosphorus. Yeah, this is a great score. That's probably worth about 15 bounty a haul right there. That's some good shit. Well done, Dexi. But, so we'll start with the and but phase. So we'll just everybody give me a rumor, and then we'll have you roll to see if your rumor has any weight behind it. So, Darlington, what have you heard about the fireworks specifically? We're talking about the goods right now.
Oh, just the goods themselves? Okay.
Yeah, no, we're gonna do this for every aspect of the score. So yeah, right now we're purely talking about the goods.
Okay.
Fireworks in an unmarked shed, and
okay. Specifically that they're actually professional grade fireworks. It's not just what you would find on either the roadside stands or the 24-hour ones. So they actually have like professional grade mortar shells that can be used for either larger propellants.
Ooh, all right. Give me a sensitivity check.
Okay. Of course, I didn't have that. I forgot to add that in. Never mind.
Womp womp. All right, roll.
We'll
Flat
see what
roll.
happens.
And maybe Drunky could roll it.
Drunky doesn't do that. He just shoots things and looks awesome.
And gets us almost killed. It's fine.
That was just 1d10, right, for the base?
It is.
That's what I thought.
What's your charisma?
1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8's not going to do it, buddy. All right.
Sorry, I've tried. So
Fine. Moving on to Deacon. What? And I've heard.
I've heard that these are guarded by a group of crazy archivists, even by archivists. They want to preserve the last pre-crash fireworks for all of eternity. So that's
so it's a museum piece.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Give me a sensitivity check.
Is it just the D10 and add sensitivity?
No, it's a roll off. He was
Okay.
D10 because he doesn't have it. So
Okay.
he's making his face.
I make that because I have 3 in sensitivity.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
Actually,
all
I've
right.
got 3 insensitive. Okay, never mind. I'm adding wrong.
Yep.
Cool. And that just leaves us with Dakka.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
and-
Even though the archivists are there, like it is a museum piece for them, I understand that they've got the electronic. What do you call it? That's right, the pedophiles. They've got pedophiles about all of that stuff. So even if we can't get the proper bounty, we can still get pedophiles off of them.
The peanut files? What?
The what?
What?
Rephrasing?
I
That's
think
how
we
you
had
say it, right?
Gotcha. Okay, I get what you're doing now. Funny. Very funny. All right. Give me a sensitivity check.
Could you explain for the listeners at home who don't get the
Please
joke?
do.
It's spelled, PDF files, pedophile.
Mm-hmm. All right, PDF.
Just refer to them as the files from
All
now
right.
on, please.
So are these like files of their how to manufacture them, or like files? of how
Yeah.
to
So you
get-
can 3D, so you like 3D print the shell casings and whatnot,
Okay.
and the chemical compositions. Yeah, very
Okay.
good, very clever.
Right.
I like that. Does that make David?
That does not. I have a
Okay.
sensitivity of 1.
All right, fair enough. Cool. Okay, so we know for sure we're going after fireworks, and it's 15 bounty a haul. Excuse me. So next up, we have to decide what who your wholesaler is. So everyone, go ahead, give me D10 plus foresight roll.
Is this a normal roll of the?
No, just a single D10. Yeah,
Okay.
just your black dice. So David's at 6. What are you out there, Ross, with that?
2 plus 2, so 5.
Okay, so David's ahead
4.
right now. All right, Ty. So, Aaron, David, go ahead. Re-roll. No addition to the foresight this time. Just your black dice. Whoever wins.
Okay.
Yep. David throws an 8. All right. David, who are you selling fireworks to?
Well, it seems kind of logical to me that if we were going to be selling them, we're going to be selling them to somebody over here at the shaft, because they're the ones that know how to do all sorts of explosives works, right? It's not just electronics in the shaft. It's also they literally lived right next door to a giant bomb for years. They would know, right?
Nice. You got a name for him, Dakka?
Scorch mark.
Cool. All right. Scorch Mark, the explosives expert at what do we call the silo? Did we just call it the silo? Surely not.
That was the shaft.
Yeah. I was about to say no. All right, Scorch Mark, explosive expert at the shaft. Cool. But Darlington, and you live there. What do you know? What do you know about Scorch Mark, or think you know about him?
So the big issue with that is that he is notoriously unsafe with a lot of what he has been given. Specifically, that he's had to be reprimanded several times for essentially trying to put find projects to put new satellites up, and they've had to be essentially retrofitted as projects to basically take out large casualties because they don't fly. They just go for a certain time and then explode. So,
okay, sensitivity check.
Excuse me. Know what I'm buying next time.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Cool. Bring up Deacon. What do you know about Scorch Mark?
The wholesaler?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. He is got a soft spot. He's actually really he just likes cats. He's a big fan of the felines, so you know.
Okay.
That
makes a bit of sense considering what all the fun things you can do with cat pee. Give me a sensitivity check.
All right. I make that.
Yeah, looks like that makes. Okay. Mm-hmm. Cat enthusiast. And that just leaves us with Dexi.
I've heard on the grapevine that Scorch Mark, more like Scorched Earth, not the most trustworthy guy.
Okay. Give us a sensitivity check. All right. Awesome.
Love nice.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So, moving on from that, going back up to everybody else, the site. What do we know? Let's declare the site. So, go ahead and give Maddy. I kind of. Does everybody like Maddy's idea for the site, or do we want to roll for it?
I like the fire. The name is very inspired.
Okay.
Fireworks for Life is that was a real good choice.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll stick with the unmarked shed then. All right. So we'll just do and rumors for everybody else. So Aaron, what have you heard about this place, or what has Darlington heard about this place?
So for Fireworks for Life, So. In particular, that it's actually the reason why it's a cabin, at least it looks there, is that it actually has a larger underground network, basically artificial cavern built into it that was meant to store all the fireworks in a cool area. So it's believed to be closed off, but it could be a casualty hotbed.
Totally makes sense. Limestone caves and whatnot.
Yeah.
Give me a sensitivity check.
Nope.
All right.
Someday, Aaron will get a point in sensitivity.
Well, that literally next round, next session.
Someday.
Deacon, what have you heard about Fireworks for Life?
Actually, the roads around are in really good condition.
Really, Ross? All right, give me your sensitivity roll.
I make that.
All right, that just leaves us with Dakka.
Well, and I know another reason why it hasn't been raided is because that's right in the middle of Marauder territory. Like, Lord Humongous has been patrolling that area for a long time. That's why the roads are in good repair.
Really? Oh, thank God.
Well.
God.
All right, then. So that's what you guys know about it. Based on how much you got a good idea on what this is worth. The supply and demand on this thing is actually, it's quite volatile, but whoever holds control of it, gets to make the rules. That's how this all works, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you got that going for you at least.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the next step?
Job workup. What do you guys want to do?
Oh, like our gather information kind of stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
I will burn off a charge on my Ubix and network to find out what other takers and people operating the area have reported happening around the shed. Fireworks for life. So,
all right.
I succeed. And I will spend the charge. I will write down the charge that I did on the cubic. Yep.
All right. So, sorry, I was flipping through pages trying to check something. What was it you specifically were researching?
Just asking people who've been operating the area what they've seen and reported recently going on. Just basically, yeah.
From what they've been seeing, there is a complicated network of. It's a zombie maze. Really, is the best way to describe it on the route in. So no one's actually laid much eyes on it because no one really wants to drive into that shit. So everyone's just kind of going around it.
So there's a lot of casualties around it?
Well, it's not just there's a lot of casualties. There's literally like, you ever play that board game Mousetrap?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but for zombies.
So staked out zombies that have been like restrained in some way?
Traps, like a complicated network of traps, almost like for fun. Sort of like what y'all like to do at Sky Zone, only out in the wild. So I don't think they're doing it for fun.
We're like, okay, so are they like in pits? Or are they like chained up or like both? Or
yeah, all the above and then some. I saw one. It looked almost like what are them catapults that ain't catapults they used to use back in the medieval era to knock down the castle walls. You know what I'm talking about?
Trebuchets?
Yeah, that's it. That French word, trash buckets. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I seen something like that with a couple of casualties on one end and just slinging them around.
Huh. Okay. Well, that's quite messed up, I have to say. I don't think
quite elaborate. Someone's bored. I'd have to say. I feel like there's better ways of doing it.
I feel like they're not bored at all. They sound pretty fucking occupied to me.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one, my friend. You stay safe out on the road now.
Yep. All right, thanks. Thank you kindly.
All right. So yeah, you got that. Darlington, Dex, Dakka, anything? What do y'all want to do for your prep work?
Well, I was going to see if I could maybe drive the demand up a little bit by using my artillery skill to talk up how awesome it would be to have, more things like we could shoot out of mortars.
Sure, yeah. Burn a charge on the grenade launcher, though.
Oh, a demonstration. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's actually going to be an 8 over 2.
Yeah, with that, you can push it 5 bounty, so you're up to 20 bounty per hull now. Cool. Dex, Darlington, what are you two thinking about doing?
I might use networking to just walk around the reservoir and see if anyone has heard anything about the archivists that are there.
Okay.
Like
sure.
if anything has come out or
Yeah, no. Who specifically are you chatting with? Are you on the Latino side or the hillbilly side of the? Remember, it's a unnatural dam that's been hyper reinforced by the locals, and so you got like on one side you got it's actually a nicer trailer park than contemporary ones because like they've actually put time and effort into them because they need to keep zombies out, and then the other side is kind of more of like a favela type setup. But again, also much nicer because the people living in it actually have resources and give a shit versus like, people who obviously can't, because.
I'll go the Latino side.
All right. So you're on the Sinaloa cartel side. Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, who you chatting with?
Whatever the remnant of the pub in inverted commas is.
That would be you were quickly corrected. This is a cantina.
Cantina,
but,
yes.
Yeah. Please have a seat. After a while, you managed to draw over, quite a few shaded characters come over to chit chat with you. Everybody's seen Dragula. You've got a little bit of a rep, so yeah, there's plenty of young daredevils wanting to kind of prove themselves to the upper echelons to get bumped up a few pegs. So yeah, go ahead, give me your roll.
Not at all. I am terrible at networking.
Oh, no.
I get distracted in saying how cool I am and just forget where I was there.
They're too busy calling you Senorita and kind of flirting. You're just like, no, fuck off, mate. Nope, you're not listening to me. And trying to chat, and they're not. After a while, you get frustrated, deck one, and walk out. So
apparently you don't love it when they call you Senorita.
Exactly.
So that leaves us with Darlington. Darlington, what do you want to do for your workup?
I want to see if we might be able to get more information on the maze itself, essentially. So, doing research through Ubik to basically see if there's any particular safe paths that have been crossed by any other takers.
Okay. All right, but I think I felt like I was pretty specific with Ross on that one. But
okay, sorry. In that case,
you could also try and drive the price up.
We've already done it once. I'm only letting you. I'm only giving you one.
Okay, then I had my other idea.
Future scores, I will always do that, so we can always succeed.
Duly noted.
Then go.
In that case, I am actually going to do a bit more of, I guess, would either be criminality or I guess networking to basically put misinformation out to drive off any other taker groups that might be looking into this.
Oh, I you know how much I love it when you do this, Aaron. Criminality, please.
Yeah. We'll be fine. It's okay. Shut up.
69% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
Nice.
It would have, would have failed.
That's a no.
No, but I'm flipping it though. So
are you really?
I am.
Okay.
MLG. That's what we call a pro gamer move.
Or no, having less will on the road is not a good thing.
I was about to say, how much will do you start with, Aaron?
2.
Good Lord. All right, fair.
I'm not going to need that in the zombie maze.
You thought ahead on this one. All
yes,
right.
I did.
Using 50% of his will instead of 100%.
And I will go with the pass of getting parts in order to get the will when it puts me in danger. So
yeah. Yep.
All right. So as you're putting it out there, you do start seeing some pings coming back from various areas of the internet. You recognize as the local network of the Cooper County enclaves, worth of takers, like kind of getting the gist that, this area is definitely bad, which, you see some, no shit butt munching, video feeds from the traps, and you see even more of them. And it's like, oh my goodness, it's quite elaborate. And genuinely there's almost no way as you watch the video feed for you to send Fox down it, let alone Dragula. Like it's a mess. How do they keep that burning as long as they do, as you watch like a rolling, like a constantly moving, burning pipe, like kind of swinging in and out through kind of the casualty walk zone? You have successfully made this look like you reminded everybody, don't go here ever.
Just start intercutting it with the trailer for Don't. If you're thinking of making some bounty here, don't.
Yeah. So with that being said, here's your current conundrum. Do you all want to attempt the Titan games, or do you want to take an extra leg and just nope? We're not even going to bother.
Well, wouldn't be very good at the Titan games. That's really all your all call. So I'm more of a talker. I'm not much of a Gamer.
My weak point is thrill seeker / adrenaline junkie, so I am all in. This looks like fun.
Okay.
And
I
my
will
weak
give
spot is
you a will
KDR,
point.
so I am also all in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mads. I'll give you a will point for forcing the issue and just gunning for it.
All right.
I just start driving there.
Yeah,
Hey guys,
whoa.
yeah, it looks great. Let's do it.
Okay. Burn a charge off the Dragula. Off you all go.
All right.
Yeah, you get there, and the video feeds do not do this thing justice. From what you all can see, just from pulling up, it looks like it stretches more than half a mile of the road, and there's
Holy
a curve in the road
calculus.
too, so it might go further. It's hard to say from your current position. Self-control checks for everyone, because holy shit.
Uh,
I'm
Fine.
fine.
If you're fine, it's nothing. If you're not, it's a stress.
I am going to spend a charge on Ubik for my trigger guard. To give myself +2 on self-control checks.
okay.
Mark it.
You know what? We're probably going to look pretty awesome doing this. If one of you guys records us doing this on Ubix, we might be able to sell the footage to the Sky Zone.
Yeah, I will definitely record it.
All right, awesome.
So I don't make it. So what do I take? Just one
a stress, just a single stress. Yeah, it's just like gulp. Yeah, okay. We knew this was bad, but wow, that's impressive. Yeah, from your kind of standpoint, Darlington, just on a technical level, like this is wow. Dakka, you're secretly actually like scrawling, like like picto notes, because damn, this is a great idea to rack up the score as you watch a herd of about 8 casualties walk in and are almost instantly dropped to a single casualty by the first trap, which for the record is a spring-loaded sort of winch mechanic that appears to just close a door. But by door, what I actually mean is an intricate reinforcement of steel girdings with rebar on it. So yeah, it's almost like the old ancient traps with the spikes closing in, except it's a door that whap, and then it opens right back up.
Hell yes.
You also hear very cheerful bluesgrass music playing from somewhere.
Do 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 do.
I said cheerful, David.
Some Aaron Copeland motherfucking type music, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
So yeah, what would you all like to do?
You just look at Dexi. You sure about this?
I'm pulling out my rosary and I'm already counting and praying to the gods of math to increase our score.
Brilliant. Love it.
Okay.
I am so very sure. This is great. This one's obviously on a timer. We could just jump through it.
Oh, no.
Do that. Yeah. Okay, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 seconds. We got 7 seconds, Dexi.
Okay. So,
Can I use
they gently tap the throttle, and you hear the wing of the Dragula's lowly V6.
Okay. So we're trying to just get past it. Are you thinking you try to drive through it?
You cannot drive around it. Like, there is no way to off-road off this thing. The terrain is hellacious hollers full of trees. Like, it is not going to allow you to go around. You gotta go through.
Like they built a funnel here or something.
Weirdly enough.
Yeah.
I don't know if seatbelts are gonna help, but maybe you should put them on. I get ready to do like a drift or like race start.
Right.
Just gonna go for it.
We got that. That patented Fast and the Furious shot of the camera sitting on the hood of the Dragula shooting back into Dexi as it slow zooms into their eyes while they slowly grind and grip the steering wheel and prepare to triple clutch, shift their automatic slush box of a Dodge. Yeah, love it. Give me the drive check if this is what you're doing. Fuck
You
off,
have a
Maddy.
gun.
Fuck off. Matt, you may describe it. I'll let you do the honors as you go through the first layer.
All right. When the car starts, the thing is still closed. It looks like I have fucked this up completely. We're just going to crash straight into it. But just as we're about to hit, it opens. The corpses of the dead are still standing, and we drive through them before they manage to hit the ground. Blood splattering over the windshield, etc. It closes again, just barely missing the tail. We skid
Dakka,
to a stop straight
Dakka,
after.
can I assume you're Titanicking on the back of the of the technical?
Yes, you assume correctly.
All right, so yeah, you all skid through the first one. As everyone checks themselves over, Dragula seems in great condition. When all of a sudden you hear a popping of an intercom, and I beg your pardon. What do you think you're doing down there?
Our best? Who is this?
Never you mind who this is. Who are you? Why are you here?
We're the D4s, and we're here to have a good time and kill zombies. And no one's having a good time, so I guess we're just up to killing zombies.
Speak for yourself. I'm enjoying myself.
A drone kind of almost seems to drop out of nowhere and hovers around in front of the car. You all see the camera hanging beneath it, like twitching back and forth, like looking at all of you.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't for y'all. You need to leave. Turn around. Go back.
Why? Why should we?
Because this ain't for y'all. This is for me, not for you. You go. Turn around. Go back.
Perhaps you look. We got off on the wrong foot. Like if you tell me who you are, maybe we can work out some kind of deal.
Here's the deal. You see that zombie back there? And a laser shoots out from the bottom of the drone, and you see a zombie being highlighted. That zombie, I know for a fact, is carrying DHQS post stamps, which has got at least 7 bounty worth of IDs in them. You can take that, just get out and go home. Go away. Go away.
Sensitivity check to try and figure out what the fuck is this guy's deal.
Sure. And what is he trying to protect her?
Yeah. Yeah, make.
I mean, judging from kind of the speech patterns and stuff, they almost sound like they've got some sort of, like, maybe they're on the spectrum or something. Like there's some sort of like kind of behavioral like pattern issue with them. So again, looking around at the complexity around you, your guess is this was a labor of necessity and love. And maybe they're afraid you're going to break it or ruin it.
I look at Dexi. Well, it's 7 bounty. If we, I mean, do you need to keep going? Have we satiated your? I mean, I got it recorded. I did record it.
I'm taking that will point back if you leave, Matt.
No, I'm not leaving.
Deacon,
the
spot we're going to is on the other side of the amusement park. Like, if we can go through the amusement park, we can get to the other spot on the other side. And hey, Mr. Camera Bot, dude, big fan of your work. Absolutely love what you've done with the place. We just need to go to a place on the other side, so we can't go back. Can we just play through, but leave your beautiful things alone?
No, you'll break it. You will break it. That thing is too big. It can't fit through. I designed it so it can't fit through. You won't fit through. You won't fit. You won't fit. Please. Please. The bot, like, is like zoomed all the way up to your windshield as close as it can get. Like, please leave. Please.
I'm going to try and persuade him. He's like, well, then work with us. We're already here. We need to get through. We have a limited budget. We have limited fuel. We need to get through break on through to the other side. All right. If you tell us the easiest way to do that, we'll be out of your hair. All right.
You need to succeed by 3 here, Ross, but go ahead. Give me a roll.
All right. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. 11 over 3. Succeed by 8.
You gotta be careful.
we will be the watchword of that will be our watchword. Careful, all right.
Careful's my middle name.
Okay.
Well, if you tell us what like the pitfalls are, we can follow your directions. And
like
not
a mother
break anything.
cradling her newborn.
The bot is going to lead you, but here's the problem: the voice in the bot. You passed your sensitivity check. He ain't lying to you. As you drive forward, you see the next trap, and this one's a fucking doozy of a thing. There are massive steel cables laying in a very traditional loop style, like snare trap setup in the road.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
And as you watch, the casualty that had been making its way through the path ahead of you stepped into one of them. At which point you watch something in the road starts to depress, snap, and the next thing you know is you just see a human silhouette outlined in the sky above you as a massive I-beam arm from some type of service vehicle, from what you can tell, slings it out and away. And about 10 seconds later, here it comes back, about half a corpse now, splash, and it just gooshes all over the road. At which point, a small, like, hook and peg system opens the loop back up again.
Cool.
Yeah, here's the thing, though. That's tight enough for a human person to not walk through. You're in a fucking Dodge Caliber. I'm not going to go look it up, but I guarantee you it's wider than a meter. So, what's the plan to get through? Bot turns around and goes, these aren't timed. They're pressure activated.
Is there a way for us to disable the sensor temporarily?
No, it's a simple pressure system. You just step on it. Springs. No, it's not electronic. It's not computers.
Well, wait, that's still fine. Where are the plates?
Well, yeah, that's the thing about clockwork, though, is that once it goes kasproing, that means that it takes it a second to go doing, 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 and come back. So all we need to do is sproing the sprong, and once we spring the sprocket, we can go right through.
Yeah. So
Dakka's got the level of it.
Yeah. So, like I said, is there basically where would one of the plates be right now, so we could maybe?
Yes, they are obvious. The plates are in the snares. It's a snare trap system with an extra complexity level of a pressure plate IED, basically.
How wide are these pressure plates?
Maybe a foot, give or take. Like, there's no it's not uniform, but more or less.
Okay. Well, like maybe we could put
none of them are bigger than 18 inches.
Okay, so they're fairly small.
Yeah. Well, again, they weren't designed for you, but you're also way too fat to go through here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, what if we put if we put, I don't know, metal plates or something over it to hold the weight up of the vehicle so they wouldn't trigger? Does that look feasible?
Where are you going to get those plates, Ross?
Well, that would be the scavenge check everybody has to make.
Okay.
I don't know. That drunkie has a lot of armor on it.
Yeah.
Aaron, I will break you if you let this happen.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of that. That's not.
I'll also give you a will point though if you make the drunkie run through it.
All right, I will explain my theory of what to do to the bot to the drone.
Okay. All right. I like this. One for each fucking wheel. Yeah. Glorious. Scavenge checks, everyone.
All right.
Okay.
Do I have a pointed scavenge? Surely I do. Yes, I do. Good.
Nope. I only have one.
That's a nope.
Wait, no, hold on.
9 over 1.
So
that's a yes.
And I succeed 6 over 5.
So I got a 1 nope, yeah?
But I can spend a point of will to flip that, or I could spend So
okay. All right. Spend that point of will, Ross.
Actually, you know what? Could I spend a reference? Could I spend a bounty to use a reference? Be like, hey, I use a charge of my Ubix specs and be like, hey, I'm at this place. Do you know a place where I can find metal plates? We haven't used references
in
yet.
The middle of a death base.
I mean, somebody had to have consulted this guy.
Are you using your networking capability, Hustler?
I am. I have already used it. I mean, it's only 1d10 once per game, so But yeah, I'll spend my Ubix charge.
A response comes back. Yeah, I can have you one there in about 30 minutes. Cost you 8 bounty though.
Well, no. I just need to know where I could find some here. Does it?
Ain't nothing out there, friend, except for that god awful amusement park of hell.
Okay, you don't know of any caches in the amusement park or anything like that.
No. Everything. This person on the other end of the bot it's used. Like there's nothing free there.
All right.
So yeah,
fair.
So yeah, you can have it delivered.
yeah, that's fair.
Okay, or you can spin.
I'll spin my will. All right.
Okay.
I'm so happy right now.
Yep. All right.
So yeah, Mads, I need a drive check.
Yep. Dice Spot's been good to me so far. I'm gonna just use some will on that. So
yep. There's your bonus will.
Oh.
Yeah, it's 5/4 because of the will. There we go.
You mean 8/1?
Yeah, sorry, 8/1.
Yeah.
I know math.
Don't add your skill
Math.
to the red. Or you
Real.
don't add your skill to the red. Okay, yeah. It is nerve-wracking, to say the least. Self-control checks as the Dragula slowly crawls across the metal plating you guys have all come up with.
Yep, I'm
I'm
fine.
used to fast driving, not slow, controlled driving.
God damn it.
That'll be 3 stress for each of you two. 1 for you, David. Or no, sorry, Aaron. I got those backwards. Sorry.
3 stress?
No, 1 for Darlington, 3 for Dakka and Dexi.
Okay.
Both
All right.
failed.
Oh, I didn't see the crit fail. Yeah. So.
Yeah. No, see, I thought that was you because the dice spot threw it up kind of weird for me there, so I tracked the wrong way, and I thought you were the one that crit failed when you said, "Oh no."
Okay. Yes. Like, wait a minute.
Told you I was going to get you.
Not yet, motherfucker.
So I got 2 stress earlier, and now I've just got 3 extra stress, so I have cracked.
That's a crack. Fight, or freeze, Mads.
I
Some
feel like
clicks underneath the baby. What are you doing, love?
I feel like flight would be the worst possible thing to get.
No, I think it's the best possible choice.
Oh my god.
It seems like the logical choice. Just slow's going bad. Go.
Maddy. Yes. I always hate to assume that the exterior Anglos of the world, are obsessed with Top Gear as much as us Americans are. But do you know Top Gear?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah? You know what Jeremy Clarkson's catchphrase is?
No.
No? Well, no. Dexi screams, "Power!" the front wheels dig and bite. As the Dragula clangs and scatters across the final plates, throwing the corrugated steel y'all found out from underneath it. They are going hellbent for the horizon now. You all are tossed about in the cabin. Dakka's on the back gripping the recoilless rifle for dear life. Dragula is going straight at something up ahead of you all. It is, well, it's a cube. There's no doors. There's no nothing. You're not really sure what you're looking at. Behind you, the drone, caught off guard, is trying to catch up, and as you hear, Doppler affecting behind you. Stop! Wait! No!
Dexi, persuade. I'm going to try and persuade Dexi to calm down.
All right, give me the roll, Ross.
Oh my god!
I make it, Jesus, oh god.
Break!
Yeah. What are you doing and saying to Dexi? Deacon.
Dexi, come blue ocean. This is not favoring the ratio. This is the wrong way. This is not ratio. This is not the equation.
Dex's eyes kind of regain focus, and they yank the modified e-brake and slide the Dragula just before impact with the cube. 2 charges though off the Dragula for that nonsense.
So we're almost out of fuel then.
Are you?
Well, I mean, okay. I thought the thing only had
refresh, right?
Well, it said it had 4 fuel, right? So
no. That's the cost per. You got 10 charges, just like any other.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. That's just how much money you spend per charge you burn.
Okay. So then we use.
So you guys should only have burned 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, So this cube is at the apex of the turn you guys saw at the back. You can't really see around it as the drone comes
How
flying
tall
up
is it on the side?
It's taller than the Dragula.
So like 10 feet, 10, 12 feet high?
Yeah, give or take.
Damn. Is it made entirely out of metal?
It appears so from what you can see. But again, it's covering like with the apex of the turn, you got hills kind of wedging it. So it's almost like it's wedged into this hill.
Mm-hmm.
As the robot pulls up, it's like, no. Look,
Dexi, just hit the gas. Just hit the gas a little. Our gas pedal's a little sensitive, all right? Sometimes it just lurches ahead. We didn't mean anything. No harm, no foul, okay? Okay?
That's 2008 Dodge Caliber, and I heard the engine tone. That's the standard tone. You haven't changed the exhaust, so I know you haven't changed the engine out. And that engine is brake spec. I'm not going to actually look up the real numbers. 189 horsepower. So I know that's not a thing.
It's just the gas power pedal is just a little. It's a little damaged. All right, it's seen somewhere in
the drone is like hovering right alongside Dex's window, trying to get a look into the driver's
look. It doesn't matter. All right, we're fine. Like, see, nothing damaged. We stopped. All right, we stopped.
Like dead, white knuckled.
Yeah. All right. So what's the deal with this cube? All right.
It is. Well. Kind of a roach motel?
Casualties go in, they don't go out?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it only works when there's enough pressure to push the wall down. So, like, only when there's enough to actually warrant opening it. Right?
Okay. So, if we pushed on the wall with enough force, it would come down.
Yeah. But here's the thing. The other side's not designed to open. Like, the bot's actually drifting away from you, kind of like circling the cube, and he's not really talking to you anymore. So he's kind of like checking stuff. He's like, get back. What did I left? I left that. So it's buzzer. It comes back to you, and he's like, okay, you're not going to like any of this. I told you not. This was a bad idea. You're not going to like this. And I'm not going to like this. In fact, I hate you. Please don't ever come here again.
Aww.
You can take. Do you have someone who knows what they're doing? Like that's good with machines. Not like if you think that's.
I look at Darlington.
By the way, it says the camera like looks at Dexi.
Darlington.
I'm helping.
Yeah, Darlington.
You are.
Darlington's very good with machines.
What do we need? So crawl out with the fox. So
okay, this is also on a geared system, so it's timed.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So when that goes down, that's going to start well, everything inside of it. So you have grand total. You're going to have 17 seconds but from the time the wall goes down to the time everything is activated. That's not everything activates simultaneously, mind you. Understand, it's a geared ratio, so it's going to start with a progressive system, right? So, like, the first gear will engage and start turning, and then once that engages, he's just going and going and going and going and going. So eventually, are you going to just let him spiel for a second, or are you going to interrupt him and call him?
I'm going to let him go just because it seems probably that's going to allow him to get this energy out first.
Okay, so after about 5 minutes, he's still going, but you've at least gotten the gist. So the wall goes down, you go in, the gears are going to start engaging. There are a multitude of traps inside the thing. However, on the other side, it's bolted together, not welded together, because he didn't have enough federally to finish the weld job on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you've got enough. If you can be fast, you could knock out enough rivets that wall will deteriorate. You're probably going to have to hit it with Dragula, though, to get that to go. And again, you got crackerjack timing here, Wang, because at 17 seconds, apparently this thing's going to go just full Nova meltdown inside of this thing. You're not exactly following everything he's saying, but you got the gist that Yeah, this is gonna be something out of like a steampunk nightmare scenario.
Just burninating everything. So
It was probably more like spears and shit like that.
No, I don't mean actual fire. I mean like all the grindy bits from Warhammer 40K that makes you uncomfortable, Aaron.
Okay, so I have to show up this person right now. Fine, I'm all in for that. So
the question is, so the one wall goes down when enough force goes it, and then after 17 seconds, the bad stuff starts happening. But like,
no, by 17 seconds, peak bad stuff is happening, and the car will not go through. It will be destroyed for sure.
Okay,
you got 16 seconds to get the wall prepped, and Dex has got to make another drive check to ram the Dragula through before bad things happen. Is all you're getting out of the drone voice.
Okay.
All right. So everybody knows the plan, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So is this like ramming the thing and then just muscling through, or is it like?
Nope. I'm not gonna do that because again, you have no outside stimuli to deal with right now. All the casualties that were in the maze have been dealt with. Like there was like one or two, and Dakka was all too happy to hop down and deal with them while you guys have been talking to drone voice. 3, David, if you're keeping score.
Yes, I am.
So yeah, no, I'm not going to make a drive check or burn charges or anything like that to the Dragula to get the wall down.
Mm-hmm.
What it's going to take is it's going to take Aaron an athletics check to get through the building, and then 2 successful mechanic checks or a crit to get the wall ready, and then a drive check from Mads to get the Dragula through before it goes bad.
Okay,
right?
That'll work.
I do have a crazy question on that.
Sure. What's up?
So, I'm not going to say this to the nice little gentleman there, but I am going to just shoulder my lovely conglomerated weapon of doom.
Your OICW. Yeah.
And just, angle it so that I'm facing kind of away from the drone, but, hand on the other side. I'm going to tap the grenade launcher a few times and say, do we have a plan B? Tap, tap, tap.
Foresight roll from somebody? Anybody that wants to chime in here?
Yeah, I'll do that. So,
ties go to the market.
Yes, they do.
All right.
So I can roll it.
Nope, David. This is your idea. You nope. This is for someone to talk to you.
Okay.
I like where you read that.
Ties went to the market too, so
everybody's like, no, that totally makes logical sense. And
that is a plan B.
Well, wait, this could be a good use of a reference. Like, remember, references are only one bounty and they automatically succeed.
Yeah.
So, if I could spend a Ubik charge if somebody else wants to do it.
Silence. Oh gosh.
So that's a nope. All right, then let's get started.
Oh my god.
Do you want
anybody have a reference that they would like to use for this?
Yeah, everyone starts out with at least one your charisma score, so you can just make one up.
Yeah.
That's how.
Yeah, I thought you were taking it, Ross. So.
No, he was trying to indicate someone else should help.
Yeah, I did. I tried to do the last one, remember, and it's like,
it's already bearing the brunt of this.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have Ubics. I can't.
I will spend the Ubic charge if somebody else wants to do it.
I'll bring the reference too because I've not done that yet. Okay. So I have Ubics.
All right.
So, let's see who's gonna be.
I'd love your references. The drone pilot. Just
my references is the drone pilot. So, oh god. Actually, I do
not do that. Do not do that.
No, I'm not doing that too. So,
that would be a nice GM and tell you don't.
I wouldn't. No.
I mean, Aaron, I've played with you for 5 years now. I've seen you do things.
Yes, I know, but like this is what they're there. I actually do have an idea for one. Let's see. What was I going to call him? Actually, just his name is Structure. So he was actually Structure. He was actually a former member of the Army Corps of Engineers, and was basically is one of my go-to people, specifically when trying to talk about anything, basically modular structures. keeping them up, making sure that they are viable, or if there's weak points, trying to take things down quickly. So,
send it.
I'm sorry.
Send the traffic over.
Oh, structure. It's Darlington over. So, I'm gonna be sending you some pictures right now. We're in a bit of a pickle. So, and we really need to figure out how. We're trying to figure out how to get this wall down quickly. I'm pretty well going to take it down, but I'm getting some suggestions about using an explosive ordnance on it, and I don't think that's a good. Give the specs for the grenades that the grenade launcher use.
40 millimeter.
40 millimeter. So okay.
Negative on that. Are you going to be inside? You're saying you're going to be inside the structure trying to punch through it with a 40 millimeter HEDP?
Yeah, and I'll actually send him the pictures.
Yeah, no, that's Roger. Negative. Yeah, that round's not going to carry nearly enough energy to push down any kind of wall over. I wouldn't trust it to knock over the plywood safety privacy fence at my old house. But it will throw shrapnel and concussion like you wouldn't believe in there. That'd absolutely ruin anybody in a building of that specs. Yeah, no, you might as well just put your brain in a blender and save everyone the time. That's a perfectly good round.
Yeah, and I don't really want to be in the shredder box at this point. So
that's a terrible idea. Is there you got anything else though?
Is
that it?
We have 2 recoilless rifles. So,
holy shit! Where did you find that friggin'?
You don't want to ask me how I did it, but I got it on my Dronky the Fox. So yeah, it's actually working out pretty well.
Well, you got the same thing on your truck too, but
yeah. So
right. Well, not that they make rounds for that anymore, so I'm sure you're ad hocing. But you send me the specs on the rounds you use out of that thing.
Yeah, go ahead. So here they are.
Okay.
So,
well,
I haven't got incendiaries on mine, so.
Well, don't do that. Good.
Yeah.
Good God, that'd be worse than that 40 millimeter. But but if you're packing as much explosive into that shells, this looks like you got in there with that much volume. Yeah, that'd do it. But again, don't be in there when that goes off. They'll bury you in a thermos.
Okay, so yeah, no, we're trying to avoid that too. But no, that's why I always come to you, Structure. So thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I'll go ahead and send him out a bounty from my bank. So,
okay, cool. So yeah, no. The grenade launcher grenades, for all intents and purposes, are a nope when it comes to taking out buildings. But you got 2 recoilless rifles, so if you really want to go that route and piss off the drone, just shoot the rifles. That's exactly what.
I'm going to ask the drone: is this the last thing before we're out, or is there anything else?
There's the gate.
Okay. Can you open the gate for us so we can just drive on through?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
If you don't break anything.
Well, I mean, we're going to be moving. How fast does the gate open?
Well,
because we might be going pretty fast, so we may not have time to stop before we hit the gate. I don't know.
Well, don't do that. Well, I don't want you to break anything else.
Then just open the gate now.
No, because if you break things, I don't want you to get away. You have to pay for things you break.
Oh my God. But leaving the gate open lessens the chance of us breaking anything. At least the gate.
You could break the cube, though.
Oh my God. Can I try to roll persuade to convince him to do that?
Sure.
Right.
Seed by 3, just like usual with him.
Yep. 10 over 5.
Okay. If you break my gate, though,
yeah,
don't break anything.
I'm not good. We're trying very hard not to break anything.
The drone's eye turns red.
It's a very nice modification.
Off in the distance, you all can actually hear. You don't hear the electric whir of the motors, but you hear the squalling of ungreased steel on steel. So,
all right,
probably a gate opening.
Yep. All right. So, do your thing, Darlington. We're rooting for you.
All right. So just so I could set the scene. Dakka, are you staying in the Dragula on the recoilless rifle, or are you getting out for now?
I'm going to stay in Dragula on the recoilless.
Cool. How about you, Deacon? Are you staying in the truck, or are you getting out?
I'm staying in Dragula.
All right. Everybody's in the Dragula except for Darlington.
Yeah.
So yeah, Dex, you roll it on up, and until you hear a little, soft clunk of your bull bar connecting with the wall. Darlington, you walk up alongside him, give a shaky thumbs up, and they kind of nod at you very positively, and then slam the gas. There's a whir as the notoriously ungrippy tires take a moment, but then they find some purses, and with a loud whining shriek, the wall flops over, and almost immediately over the sound of the clunking of the wheels and suspension as the Dragula kind of hops, a third of the way into the box, you hear the clank of massive cogs start turning. Gears are whining, chains are rattling, and yeah, you can't quite make out in the din of the headlight, but yeah, no, lots of stuff's moving in there now, and none of it looks like it'll be good on flesh. Mm-hmm. So, athletics check, Aaron.
Yep, and I am overspending.
Yeah, you are.
Ration. You want to make it out of this, Ross?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yes, you are.
So I am spending on there 4, so I'll be rolling at a +5.
Okay, great, Aaron.
Thank God. If I had spent nothing, that would have gone to the market. So
yep, I figured as much.
But in that case, right. Yeah, that's gonna give me that's gonna be 14. So I'm just booking it.
Yeah, no, you're sliding through, and yeah, no, you can feel like in the darkness, like metal grabbing at you. It's not it's not very pleasant, especially with your experience with casualties and stuff over the last few years. But yeah, no, task at hand. So yeah, you get through out the other side. It stinks in here. It stinks bad. Like rotting blight for years is in here. Yeah, it's awful. But yeah, give me a mechanics check.
Okay, so
first one.
First one. So I'm spending a charge off of my multi-tool to give me a +1 to the charge.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, so that's going to be 8/1.
Cool. Yeah. No, you pull yourself up and start banging out bolts, as quickly as you can, knocking rivets out. So yeah, no, head to the other side. Get the other side done.
Okay, so spending another charge. Please let this work. Critical success.
All right. So the entire wall just comes down. So yeah, Maddy, you just need to succeed your drive check.
Yep, just need to succeed a drive check with that will that I'm going to be spending. It was one shot. I'm so sad. It was 5/6. And now it is 9/2.
All right, yeah. Dragula manages to wind its way through, and yeah, now that it's completely open up and the sunlight's, yeah, no, you see like massive like hook and racks, almost like Hellblazer-ish, that are moving out and starting to slowly swing, with great meat hooks designed to clip and grab onto stuff. No bullshit like logging style bandsaws are starting to rise up out of the floor, heading towards an activation point. And yeah, somehow from up above, like you see like telescoping, almost like pillars starting to come down to like smash and bash. Like how they fit in this tight space is incredible work of engineering. But yeah, no, Dragula manages to wind its way through as Dakka, ducks and, tries to keep the recoilless rifle pointed as straight and true as he can. But yeah, you guys are out the other side, and out the other side, you see a gorgeous road and a massive Jurassic Park-esque, like, barrier, on the other side to like catch all whatever made it through even this, which nothing should be able to. But yeah, Drone Voice was not taking that chance either. But yeah, you guys drive out the other side as the drone drives down and kind of toodles at you, and it's like, don't come back through here. I'm putting that all back up. Find another way home.
We will, Mr. Stokes, and thank you so much for letting us roll through your park.
Hello.
May the numbers be with you.
Oh, that footage should be valuable for something. I did spend a Ubik charge to record all that. Yeah.
All right. Well, we will get to that check at the end of the game if you survive.
Yep. Fair enough.
So, burn another charge off the Dragula. Job site.
Right.
The road is in as good a condition as you heard once you got through all that nonsense. It's a brilliant piece of highway. Best Missouri highway MoDOT was able to put together before the end. And a road that really wasn't well utilized by, convoys and whatnot trying to flee the area. You guys have a perfectly pleasant drive through the Missouri hills, for, about 20 or 30 minutes or so. And
Dakka, that setup must have been so many casualties. I wonder what his number was.
Actually, while we were driving through, I counted a bunch of different spots, and if I've got my math right, his number should be somewhere in the cardinal range. So if he's a member of our church, which he really should be, he's doing the work of the great exchequer. Like, I counted 37 just driving through. 37. Now, I'm not sure if he gets personal credit for all of those or not, because I'll be honest, Sister Gladys seems to be very, very strict about how it only counts if you do it with your own bare hands or if you do it with a tool that you build, but you still have to be attached to it at the time. And since he's got this thing on automation, that means that there's no risk. And so since there's no risk, he doesn't get to add to his tallies. But on the other hand,
they're still there.
Your number that he's taken out, like I may have to take this one to the bishop and ask for sure, but if the math checks out, he's at over. He's got to be at hundreds.
What a lad!
What a legend! So you guys are driving along, and you almost pass it. It's so unnoteworthy. But you see the sign on the side of the road, and Dex locks the brakes up and throws it in reverse and backs up. You guys can see the cabin. Very unassuming.
All right, awareness check to spot things.
Sure.
All right, I make it.
Yeah. Deacon, from your position, you're seeing what looks like a campground.
Mm-hmm.
Back out behind the place.
Okay.
Looks like a couple of dome tents maybe in the woods on the other side of the property.
Do they look... what condition do they look like they're in?
Disused.
Like holes in it, or just like kind of dirty?
Very dirty.
Very dirty, but not like ripped up, no bullet holes?
No, not ripped up, no bullet holes. No, nothing like that.
All right.
Okay, so since I've got a scope on my rifle, can I scan them from here once he points them out?
Sure.
Yeah, let's take a look through the zoom.
Okay. Yeah. Looks like they're shut, like zippered shut. No telltale like bumping and moving of random casualty shifting. But yeah, no, I mean, basically what Deacon could see, you're just getting a slightly better view of it. Just dirty old tents.
Okay, and we don't hear anything, at least from this distance.
No, but I assume the car's still running.
Yeah, I think it's going to be safest to approach on foot, but I'm happy to drive up if you all want.
No, we should definitely approach on foot. They could have mines or traps, and we're certainly alerting anybody that we're there. Like, at this distance, they probably aren't going to be I don't know. Well, don't make assumptions.
Okay, so since there's most likely, not to make an assumption, but I'm going to assume that there is a chance that that's probably people as opposed to casualties, or at least they started out as people.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that I should probably stealth up instead of going in blazing.
Okay, if you want to scout out, do that. Do you have Ubik?
So, if we need to, I can actually send the fox out to scout since it's silent, and I can connect with it remotely.
Okay, yeah, that would be good, and that way there's no risk to human life.
All right. Drone pilot check, Aaron.
Okay. And I am definitely going to reverse that. So,
with what? How many wheels do you have at this point?
2, and I've only spent 1.
All right.
Yeah.
Now 2. Because you have definitely spent 1 already.
Yeah, no. Like I'm spending with my limits too, but yeah, that's going to be 10.
Okay, yeah, with a 10 over 1, the fox just happily clumps its way across the yard and up to the building,
like a ninja.
I'll put another charge on my spec so
have
I can
it
see.
check out one of the tents.
Okay.
You want to go to the campsite?
Yeah, just kind of quietly go there.
Give me the awareness check with the bonus it has.
Okay. Yeah. So that's a +2 on that. So, yeah, that's 14 over 1.
Oof. Yeah, no. As it moves up to the tents and it slowly starts like prodding them, you see where a fire pit was, but well covered with leaf fall from seasons ago. Yeah, like the tents aren't tore up and shattered, but like now that you're in amongst them, you're seeing they're starting to break down from exposure to nature and the sun specifically.
Okay, so it's at least has not been used in quite a while. Most of this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Am I picking up any other kind of movement from the area other than what would be just like various casualties?
No, not at all.
Okay.
They're casualties? Did someone say casualties?
So I'm not picking up anything down there. So as long as we're quiet, as long as we're not too loud, I don't think it's a big issue of getting down there.
Yeah. I mean, not all of us are trained in stealth, I don't think. Or are we?
I am.
So
I am?
Well, I mean, like, I don't think it's like, as long as we're not like making a ton of noise with it, I don't think we're going to attract anybody. It looks like a ghost town.
Okay.
We should still probably check it out because, well, I don't think we can salvage a lot of stuff from those tents, but let's be honest, having a whole bunch of spider poles is probably going to be helpful.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we'll scavenge it. Also, give us a better idea of what's going on at the field thing, or the
It'd be good to know what kind of crazy cultist people were there, because maybe it's archivists, and they would have saved something. Maybe it's Holy Communion, in which case we need to watch our backs.
So you guys want to go to the tents first before going into the store?
Yeah.
I think it would be prudent.
Okay.
I mean, they're pretty close. How close are they to the building itself?
They're maybe 100 yards or so past it, like on out like it's cleared out away from the cabin, and then the woods start to kind of come back up, on the at the cleared edges of the property, like.
Okay,
so like
it's pretty close.
It's pretty close. Like it's not like on top of it, but it's close enough. You don't need a roll like tactically. It obviously makes way more sense to bunch up in a woods, where you have cover and concealment, rather than making camp right at the building.
Right, but they're clearly camping near the building. They weren't like
yes.
They were clearly associated in some way with that building. So like.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's check out the. Let's just mosey on up to it, I guess. I mean, maybe Darlington can stay with the vehicle, Dragula, and just be using the drone to watch for us.
Yeah, that's fine. So,
but also keep Can you drive Darlington if you need to?
No. So. Okay. Yeah, I can't.
I'm sure
I don't have any driver's.
All right. It's fine.
But I'm fairly certain that.
Yeah.
Darlington may or may not be able to use the recoilless rifle.
So I can't. Well, sorry, I can't. I can't shoot, but yeah, my recoilless is off of the drone skill. So
yeah, I think that's David's point, is that you're no good as a turret gunner. Like,
yeah,
you drive your drone and play video games, and it just so happens to be the same gun that he uses.
Yeah.
So yes, we are prepared to enter the tents. Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. I mean, yeah, exactly what Darlington relayed to you. You find as you walk amongst the tents. Not been active for seasons.
Okay. Can we make scavenge checks?
Probably years. Sure.
All right. I got scavenged.
As do I. I picked that one up.
7/2 for my scavenge.
Okay.
8/4.
5/1.
Okay. So, Dex, while you're poking around, you find a backpack, and inside of it you find like a laptop.
Ooh.
Long waterlogged and destroyed, but might be worth handing that off to Darlington to see if maybe he can get something off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Dakka, you find 3 bounty, and Deacon, you find a journal.
Is it still like readable?
Very, very, very carefully it would be.
It's very fragile.
Oh yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need some type of like a speed check to try and like very slowly open it up and go through it.
Speed, you say?
Yeah, just use your speed as your value to add your black.
Does anybody have a higher speed than 1, or is it?
I have speed of 3.
Dexi,
nope.
Okay.
Nope, this is your check. Your check.
Shove my face right in it. All right.
Yup.
Hey, I make it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you slowly get it apart.
Yep.
Yeah, well, at least whatever person was telling you about the archivist appears to be true. This is the logbook journal of archivists. You recognize the signage and the hand and the very precise academic note of pretension and superiority that you get from the lines of stream of conscious as you read through it. Yeah, they got here and found this as a very interesting piece of Americana and set up camp to try and protect it. While they tried to make contact with local enclaves and see if they could maybe arrange some type of business transaction for it.
I'm recording this on my Ubic thing too.
Okay. That's when the pages start to kind of crumple though and fall apart. That's about the most you get out of it.
Okay. Well, I have some documentation of this, so
sure.
Might be used. Maybe I can sell it that footage to archivists. So. Okay.
About how they died, does it? I mean, there's no note in there of, oh no, there was this horrible black beast of,
Yeah, does it say what their ultimate fate was? Do I get that?
You do not get to the any kind of end point in the journal before it starts to crumble.
Okay, well, what is the last one I find? The last entry?
It's from 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is it, well, what were they doing 4 years ago? What was the last thing they were doing?
They were waiting on their emissaries to contact them back from trying to go locate local enclaves that might be interested in sponsoring the project in exchange for the resources within. Like, it seemed they had the pragmatic sense that, like, hey, these fireworks, like, we just really want to preserve the idea of all this and the display pieces, but like the excess, supply of this is, might be worth convincing someone that, like, hey, leave this precious holy site alone. In exchange, you get explosives. Like, that seems like a perfectly reasonable thing.
Or knowledge
right?
of how to make explosives.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That seems to track with what we No, that makes sense. Okay, I will relay this to the others. Then scan the shed for possible entryways. Like, what's the condition of the building? Are there anything interesting about any of the doors? Are there any windows, or is it just like?
Oh yes. It is. Look, it appears to be a small 2 to 3 bedroom cabin. Is the facade? It looks like. So yes, all the accoutrements of your usual log cabin.
Oh, okay. Are the windows? What are are the windows still intact? Are the curtains drawn?
No, they aren't. They're open.
I will. If they're open, I will. What do I smell coming from the windows then?
What do you smell from them?
Yeah, like if there's a bunch of bodies in there, I'd figure I'd smell it from outside.
You smell Windex.
Huh. Okay. And we've been out here for minutes at least, and these are within plain sight of the cabin, and nobody's messed with us or contacted us or shot at us.
Nope.
Okay, so they would know. They would have to keep some kind of watch. So I will approach the window and look inside.
You see. Where did Deacon grow up, Ross? Was he a Missouri boy? Is he kind of local?
I would say he spent. No, he grew up in the West.
Okay. Well, it more reminds you of some of those super insensitive, like Indian stores. Like the types that sell like what they claim to be like precious gemstones and like beadery and like artwork, like art better than I do. Was it Kincaid? Is that the guy that does like the
Thomas Kincaid? Yeah.
Like those type of places. Reminds you more of that really than it would of what you understand a fireworks store to be like. But inside is perfectly displayed, rows after racks after shelves of fireworks, gaudy and colorful, and some of them just downright obnoxiously corporate pandering. You see one seems to be associated with some reality TV show you vaguely recall but never gave a shit about like fishermen up in Alaska or some shit. Yeah.
All right.
Can I find the one that's shaped like a cake that's called, the Great British Blow Up?
Damn it, David.
All right.
So, yeah.
Look for traps. Like, are there any tripwires on the window
or awareness check? Yeah.
I'd like to think that there is also a shelf with discount fireworks that are bent and it just has "nailed it" written on it.
Nope. Yeah. None of that whatsoever.
All right.
No, there's no traps. Like, bizarrely none. Like the window is pristine. Like nothing's hit it. There's no spots on it.
Huh.
If you could see a trap, if there's a trap, you could see that trap. And there is not a trap here.
I did fail my check though. So, but I'm really confident. All right. Who wants to try the door? We probably want to use the door rather than the window to get all this shit out of here. But we should get in the building, secure it real quick, and then move the car in.
Yep. Sounds like a plan. I'll go to the door.
Yep.
You try it?
Yep.
It's locked.
Ah.
Okay, I guess I can go through the window. And
can I try criminality? No, I don't have. I cannot. No.
I do have that up at the side because I'm keeping an eye out for the donkey. If I come down, I can try to lockpick it.
Yeah. Why don't you, Dexi? Why don't you get the car ready, and Darlington, why don't you come down? We'll swap out.
Yeah, okay. I'll pull the car closer.
All right. So we'll just keep an eye scanning for threats and traps and shit while they're switching position.
Okay, yep, and I'll order the fox back in closer. So we're there.
Yep. Your robot comes up diligently next to you, waggles itself at you happily.
So good fox.
Personality.
Exactly.
No, it's
I know how Aaron likes to play, Ross.
I know.
To keep feeding him rope.
I know.
Yeah, Ross, you don't act as high and mighty on this point. You will run at danger any given second. So
he practically gave that exosuit of his in the Mavericks a personality of its own.
Yeah.
I think I was being there, but in this case, yeah, I'm going for broke. Anyway, so I'll get down there and...
hey, not every
you
donkey gets
attached
the
a
architectural
priceless
quotes.
Viking sword to it.
that was an extension of my personality. Thank you very much.
I know. I know this.
Today on Aaron Makes Friends with a Robot.
Series 7. Anyway, so yeah, I'll go in there and make my roll for the... And I'm spending a charge off of the to get a bonus from my multi-tool, since I did get the option to be able to use it for lockpicking.
Of course you did.
No, unfortunately it's locked, so I can't really... even with the bonuses, it's pretty well tight.
Yeah.
So, what about the window that we're seeing, too? Because is there any kind of lock on that?
Like I could
was
smell
open?
in it, so I just got a bad feeling about that window. It seems too easy. I mean, I know
Dexi, give me an awareness check.
Yes, sir. Now I'm blissfully unaware.
You hear the sound of glass breaking?
Who does?
Dexi does.
Hmm.
And then a high-pitched buzzing. Like angry buzzing.
Well, that's not a good sound, but I don't know what it is.
No, it's not. As you were swarmed by something, starts buzzing around and starts stinging you.
Oh no!
Take 1 healing and 1 stun to all locations, except your legs. Not your legs, but yeah, arms, torso, head.
Don't like that.
Yeah.
Don't like that.
You shouting or anything?
Yeah.
You're all by yourself at the car.
I don't know. I'm just where there's something. It stings. Help.
Also a self-control check.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
God, do I have 1 or 2 in self-control? I have 1. Ties go to the market.
That'll be a trauma.
Yeah, would be.
Trauma cheaper.
Help!
Right.
Everything
I
hurts.
start
And I don't
running.
know why.
I spend 3 rations.
Where are you running?
I'm running to Dexi. I heard them yelling, so I am going to. Yeah. Well, that doesn't matter. I'm doing my best. All right.
So yeah, Ross.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be 2 killing to your to zone 1.
Ow.
Yeah.
Well, I got clipped.
There's a crossbow bolt in your shin or thigh.
In it, or just grazed it with 1 killing?
2 killing.
Okay.
It's a crit, so it's
All
double.
Right. All right.
It's 2.
Okay.
There's no failing random damage tables.
There should be. When it's against us,
you
it
don't
should
get
be.
stronger from the random damage.
All right.
This is not rapid.
Ambush! I dive for cover and look for enemies.
You're in a flat, open, pristine yard. Where is the cover you're diving?
I hit the dirt then. How close am I to the tents?
Also, Ross, self-control check for damage.
All right, that's fair. I'm going to use trigger guard. With trigger guard, that makes it. So
okay. So, yep. This is fine. This was you were just starting to think this job was too easy.
The blood just censors. My language just censored. Thanks to you, Vic. It's like, nope, don't look at that. It's a kitten now.
Keep eyes forward. That's not like concerning at all.
There's like a puking unicorn. It's just like rainbow. Out.
Look, it produces serotonin.
All right. Well, how close am I to the tents?
I thought you were running back up to the car. So
well, I know, but I don't know where the tents are in relation to the car. Can I
okay, so
because I did fail the check, I didn't make it that far.
We'll keep this pretty straightforward. Mm-hmm. All right, so cardinal direction, right? The roads you guys are on, running north and south, right?
Mm-hmm.
Building to the west.
Mm-hmm.
The tents are to the northwest of the building.
Okay.
Right? So you've got trees basically making a mass U shape around the perfectly cleared yard around the building, and then you have hill up above.
Okay, so the tents weren't anywhere in between me and the car.
Not at all.
Okay.
No.
But the trees wouldn't be either. Okay. It sounds like.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah.
Darlington.
Yes.
You hear the click of a comm. Be gone! Or I will smoke you.
So, getting on for a second. So is this through my Ubik, or is this or is it on the car?
Neither. You just heard it.
Oh, just the PA. So,
well, I mean, if you're looking around.
Yeah. So I'll make an awareness check to see if I can see anything.
Yeah.
So,
sure.
All right. Yes, that's going to be a 10 over 6.
Okay. I mean, it was pretty obvious. There's like almost like a ring-esque, like a more suave ring-esque control panel right alongside the door you just tried to pick.
Oh, well, that'll be
camera
nice.
footage is basically pointing back at you, so you're not seeing who's talking to you.
Yeah.
You're seeing yourself. But yeah, no, it's angrily like red light flashing at you. With the tinny voice shouting at you from it.
Hi. So we thought this place was abandoned. And
it is not. Be gone.
Contact.
Why does everything hurt?
Oh, Jesus. So, all right, I'll talk to you in a minute. So,
right. Dakka, sorry, didn't mean to make you feel left out. How are you reacting to our current situation as you hear Dexi screaming and Deacon shouting?
Well, I'm rousing up my Whoozits, and I'm looking for a target.
You're rousing up your Whoozits. Sure, you can give me an awareness check.
Like, I'm not sure if you know my character concept here or not, but I'm looking for the fight.
Yeah, no, I figured as much. I didn't want to leave you out on this one. Figured you'd feel a little disappointed when there's a fight going on and I didn't turn to you.
I can't really do anything about the bees. I don't know where the crossbow came from, but
that is the thing. Yeah, you're not seeing anything but you're noticing the murder hornets that are swarming your truck and your friend. Probably intuition tells you that like those didn't just come out of nowhere. So probably someone is getting cute and lobbing that, somehow at you. You think of, shitty kid movies that Sister Gladys has shown you to give you ideas for like learning, fieldcraft and whatnot. That apparently were popular with the children of the '80s and stuff. And
children were left to their own devices. Oh yes. Yeah, I remember those. The Home by Myself movies.
Yes, exactly. So yeah. That's what you're intuiting from all this. You're not seeing where it came from, but probably was using a sling or something, so they could be defilade, and thus not obvious to you.
Let's see.
If they have a crossbow.
Oh, that's yeah. Okay, where would be a good spot for them to snipe from with a crossbow? Can I kind of triangulate from where he got hit in the leg?
I'm just I don't know. Yeah. I'm on the ground, just like
foresight. Yeah, give me a foresight roll, David.
Nope.
I don't think that's gonna cut it.
On the other hand,
it's just rolling hills and trees all around you. This is perfect kill zone. You have nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Of course they'd fucking do this.
Can I spend a will on that one?
Of course you can.
Yes. Spending
I would love for you to. Best line of sight you can figure for a sniper, probably also having, shooting ability. That is, if it's only a single attacker, back and forth, would be the tree line to the north. Has kind of like the hills are kind of rising, as the road kind of is going up into the slope of the hill, that kind of demarcates the east side of the road. They've got a good elevation there. They've got cover and concealment. Lots of trees to, attach a sling or, hide a catapult, build a catapult, like something, and then also to shoot from. It makes sense.
So here's my thought. Now, follow my crazy logic. I may not be able to see the shooter, but if I can figure out the general vicinity that the shooter is in, I don't have to be 100% accurate if I am lobbing a grenade there.
This is referred to in the military as reconnaissance by fire, David. Yes.
That sounds like a plan. So let's try that.
It's not the best plan, but it's the plan we have. And it's better to have a plan than no plan. I think we can all agree on that.
And hey, Deacon, let me throw some icing on that one, because I have just recently upgraded my grenade launcher. So if it gets loud, it's not going to be loud where I am. It's going to be loud where the grenade lands. So if I get close to them, we don't have to deal with the casualties. They do. So let's see how good we do.
All right.
That's an 11 over 1.
Yeah, I figured. I figured, David. With a soft cough, you let fly a 40 millimeter, and it drops into the tree line with the now familiar lightning bolt crack and pop, followed quickly by a quick choked off shriek.
Okay.
And then the intercom clicks back on. I told you I would smoke you. You got a warning. Now it gets bad for you.
Oh, no.
I'm just going to reach over and tap that intercom and say, that was my warning shot.
I think we're in combat at this point. I don't know.
Yeah, so.
Yes, you are.
Right.
So go ahead, give me your black dice plus speed for initiative rolls.
What will Ross roll? Well, apparently well for once.
9. Just not the base. Not the base.
Oh, 9 as well.
All right, so Ross is at a 10.
Yep.
Maddy is at a 9.
Yep.
Aaron is at a 9, and David is at a 7. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I shall roll for him. He is at a 9 as well. So, yeah, Ross, you act first. What would you like to do?
So I presumably saw the grenade and heard this screaming, right?
The yelp, yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
the yelp, sorry, whatever.
Yeah.
The loud sound that was made by a human.
Yes.
However you want to characterize it. How close is that to me?
50 meters, maybe?
50. Oh,
maybe less.
Yeah,
a little less.
That's pretty far for a pistol, even with the mid-size upgrade, right?
I'd say that would be your max range. Yeah.
Okay. So, and when I look over at them, do I actually see a person like moving about?
No.
Okay. How hard would it be how would it be faster for me to like run to get an angle at that guy or get to Dexi and try and render aid?
Definitely faster to get to Dex.
All right. I will continue on my mission to crossbow bolt or not. I'm spending 3 rations to presumably help Dexi because we really don't want our driver to die. And no one gets to be a martyr but me. So
take your will point, Ross.
Yeah, I will spend my last will to get to Dexi.
Okay. Yeah, they are batting and swinging their hands wildly. Like you can see that their face is starting to poof up. So like they're having a hard time seeing and kind of panicking. So they're not getting the door open to get the fuck out of the car. But yeah, no. Kind of vibrantly orange, insects, swarming insects. Like, Fucking murder hornets. No fucking shit.
All right. Is there any kind of spray in my first aid kit I could use to get the murder hornets out, like a disinfectant thing or something like that? That would like.
Give me foresight.
All right. I have 2 foresight, so I make that actually.
Okay. Yeah. No, you totally have Deacon there as you whip it out and.
All right. I'll spend.
And yeah.
I'll spend one of my first aid.
Yep. Spin a charge. Yeah. No.
All right.
So yeah, Mads, you're clear now. You were going to be taking constant damage. You know.
Yep.
Well, I can treat you.
All right.
I figured that's my entire turn at that point.
Yeah, I'd say so. Dexi, Darlington, what are you two now doing?
Okay. Maddy, is there something you want to do beforehand, or?
I probably want to roll awareness because I would have no fucking clue what's going on.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
11 over 5.
Okay. What piece of I will give you one great piece of information or 2 decent pieces of information for that roll. What would you like, Maddy?
One great piece of information.
Okay. So yeah, you can see, you can still kind of see the dust kind of rising from the tree line. And you heard the cough of Dakka's, grenade launcher. So you got a pretty good idea where the dude was. Judging from the huffing you're getting out of Deacon as he desperately tries to doctor you while, in between while not having an embolism. You've got a pretty good sense that Dakka didn't get him. So this is a fighting vehicle. Your advantages are mobility and firepower. It's not really armored much, so it probably would make sense for you to position this thing as a barricade because it's just going to get torn to hell. If somebody starts shooting at it, because it's not up armored or anything, but it does have a big fuck off gun and it drives pretty good. So you could start driving around trying to maybe kite this guy out, go pick up Dakka, something like that. Or you can just go be a distraction, just hot rodding it around, something like that.
Am I able to drive while shooting my grenade launcher?
That's a question.
If my aim is
did you buy a grenade launcher? Is your grenade launcher attached to your rifle, or did you?
Yeah, it is.
Or did you buy it separately?
No, it's attached to my rifle.
Nope, sorry, love. That weighs almost 10 pounds right there.
Okay,
fair. Very fair.
Although I might have a suggestion. So, if there's any way to kite him or to get this person out of there, I can send a fox in afterwards and take a shot. Since I'm at long range.
At long range, you just said send it in after him. That intuits you were wanting it to chase him into the woods with the thing.
Okay, sorry, I could do it.
Which would be the opposite of long range.
Sorry. So, but if it's there, I could use the fox to get a bead and then take a shot.
Okay, I mean, sure. If y'all are wanting to cooperate like that, but yeah, that's going to intuit finding him first. So yeah, Matt, do you wanna be decoy, or you want to go pick up Dakka and go to proper work?
I think Dakka's doing great with their grenade launcher. I'm gonna start driving, but I will ask quickly if Deacon has any idea how to shoot this gun.
The recoilless rifle?
Yeah.
No, I'm a talker. I talk. I do have a gun.
Get in or run, then.
I'm jumping in. We can do a drive-by. I've got a pistol. It's a really good pistol.
All right. So here's how this is going to work, Maddy. If you succeed, you will draw his fire. So they will know his position, but you're going to take an attack. Yep. If you succeed by 3, I'll say you could flush him. If you crit succeed this, you could basically run him out of the woods.
Ooh, all right. Try and
succeed by 3 means you guys can find him with awareness checks. If she crits, then you guys have him. You just need to land your shots. All right? Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to use a will to make that a success.
Okay. All right.
And it will be 13 over 6.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, you flush him as you start hauling ass along the tree line. Is that the last of your will points?
That is all my will now, yeah.
So, yeah, Aaron, you're up. So, yeah, you can give me an awareness check to try and locate him. And if you want to go full offense, you can use a twitch attack to get at him.
Okay. So since I did upgrade the Fox to have the autonomous algorithm on there, can I use use the awareness check as a free action and then take the shot with it? Basically saying it was there looking out there for it before it takes a shot.
Yeah, I guess I'll give you that.
Okay. So, all right. So the first one will be the awareness check. All right. Yes, that's gonna be 10 over 4.
All right. So you see him. Yep. Can you hit him?
Let's hope so. Right. So
you can hope that all you want. I want you to crit fail this so I can blow your little robot up.
Why do you hate my creation so much,
Aaron? I'm here in case you succeed.
I know I did some things, so a lot of things. So.
You sure did, buddy.
Sorry, I completely forgot. Can I can't add charges onto it to add for the aim, right? It's only for the aim.
No, is recoilless charged? It is not. It is capped. So no.
Okay,
you may
that's
not.
That's what I thought. So I just read that. So never mind. So okay. Yes, that is going to be 12 over 9.
Oh, God.
And I would like to remind you that I have incendiary rounds that are phosphorus. He is not going to have a good day.
Uh-huh. Yep. Yep, that's a thing you have.
I nailed him right in the head.
And that's done to all hit locations, if I'm reading this correctly.
The grenade really was a warning shot.
So 10 killing, 10 stunned to all hit locations with phosphorus. You don't even hear the scream. He goes up in not pink mist, but white mist as the phosphorus ignites and burns him away. Yeah, he's gone, Aaron. He's fucking gone.
Well,
also,
remember that thing's hungry though, so that's 2 charges off that fucker.
I bought that off. So,
no.
Oh wait, no, it's not. Never mind. Sorry,
that's not a thing on this, Aaron.
Sorry, no, you're right. So I thought I bought that. Never mind, but you're right. So also,
it's a fucking recoilless rifle. No,
no, you're good. So although because this is the person who decided to throw a jar full of murder hornets at us. I look at this right now and just say to and just start humming to myself. Saw what you did.
You can have a roll point for that, Aaron. But I will get you back for it.
I expect nothing less.
All right. So yeah, cool. Combat done. There's nothing recoverable of him, so yeah.
Oh no,
that makes sense.
But when that happens, I turn back to the since I'm still guiding out. I'm still commanding out of the house. Like, are we going to suffer consequences now?
What?
I don't think he's going to answer you. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dakka just walked up and pats him on the shoulder. It's okay. That's not actually a real person in there. There's someone on the other end that was talking to you.
Well,
and that someone is now a burning ball of light in the woods.
That's true. Also, I legitimately thought there was somebody behind the door, and then that was their partner.
Oh, that's fine. I'm glad you think that. I like what David's doing. I'm not confirming one way or the other. I just really love that David is just like walking up to him as the feral child murder hobo and is talking to the tech guy like, no. See, that's not real, I just love that image of him. That would be my Patsy image if we got one. But no voice does answer you from the comms, so.
Okay, time to get back in there now.
Push the button on the comm.
Are the
hello?
woods slightly on fire now?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what, Maddy?
I feel like the woods might be slightly on fire now.
No, it's like springtime. You're okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you're okay.
Yeah.
Because it's like, maybe we have to do this quickly, guys. Oh, God.
I did reasonably. I just have a second right now. It's like, oh, what time of year is it? Damn it.
Yeah, I think I said it was spring already because with kind of the gloomy overtone I had from the last session. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with what I said.
Yeah, I'd imagine taker work is largely seasonal. Like, there's probably not a lot of taking going on in the winter.
Well, in northern Missouri too. Like, yeah fucking hell.
But once it thaws out, boy, people are hungry.
Yeah, it's game on. Let's go.
Yeah, well, that guy fucked around and he found out. So, maybe don't just attack an armed group of people without talking to them first.
By the way, Ross, you got anything about that bolt still sticking out of your leg?
Yeah, I will first aid myself. I will spend 3 charges on that. Oops.
Oh, hey, Deacon, you're bleeding.
Yeah, I know. It hurts. It really. I am well aware of that. So yeah, I make that.
Okay, cool.
I'd fully heal that.
Yeah.
You want me to put some iodine on it for you?
I literally have a first aid kit. I just bought a first aid kit. It has iodine. Why did you didn't say? How do you have iodine? I thought you said you didn't have a first aid kit.
I don't. I was asking, do you want me to put the iodine on so that you don't have to slap it on yourself? Are
you a trained medic? Have you had? No? Yeah, exactly.
No.
I appreciate the offer, but I will. People with training should do this. I don't want to nick the bone when I take the bolt out. Yep. Well, I wonder what that dude's story was. He wasn't an archivist because he wasn't saving the own archivist camp.
We'll never know.
Yep.
Well, he might have documents inside.
Yeah, maybe.
Inside of his flamed and destroyed corpse.
Well, I mean, he's clearly protecting the cabin.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So, how's that going, by the way? You guys going to try?
We'll just go in through the window. Somebody else want to go through the window first? Probably don't want to send your medic through.
Why don't I go through?
Yeah.
I can go through.
Are you going to just bash the glass in, or are you going to mechanic check?
Oh, I thought you said the window was open.
No.
Oh, okay.
I just meant it's super clean. So
okay.
Everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try to open the window?
Yeah, it's locked.
Okay.
It ain't coming open.
Hey, another way you can try those lockpicks that didn't work last time.
I can only try so much. So
I know, but you can try again.
I know. So, okay.
Well, you
Worst
tried
case,
the
I have
door.
a tomahawk. There's a way to open this glass.
I know. I'm just again, there are explosives inside the building. That's what we're trying to get. I don't want to use force unless it's absolutely necessary.
All right. Yeah, that's going to be 12 over 6.
All right, yeah. You pop it right open.
So, always a weak point. So
yeah, I mean, especially when you wrecked the pristinely, maintained windowsill and,
Okay, I'm a first and scan.
Okay, go on in.
Well, scan first.
Oh, okay.
And then
you want to look first and step. Yeah.
Yeah. Look before I leap.
Uh-huh.
What?
And that's, since I got an awareness at 2, that is a 8 over 7.
You were seeing, like, as you're like looking around inside, you're noticing. I mean, like, again, it looks like pictures and movies you've seen. Like, it looks like the most tidy, well kept store you've ever seen. No spikes, no razor line. No, there's no trap. There's no. You can't find any notches, no hooks, no. With fishing line running to grenades. Like,
okay,
what a weird place.
So, all right,
Doesn't make sense.
Tapping the floor before I step on it, and then stepping in.
Nothing gives. Yeah, nothing gives. It's It's just hardwood floor.
Maybe he was the last archivist and just went crazy after the rest of the members of his group died.
Right. I'm gonna go
Or just
around.
left him.
Go around to that front door and open it from the inside.
Yep.
All right, let's loot it! Yay, the looting! Fill up Dragula with all the boxes of fireworks.
So you guys are all going into loot. Yeah.
Well, I'll stay outside to keep watch, I guess. But yeah,
Okay.
We'll bring the car around.
Are you doing that, or is Dex also going to be out there with you?
Do I have to make a drive check to bring it around?
I'm not going to be.
I do have drive. I do have drive, so I can. I will slowly drive it up so we can.
Drive checks are for things that actually take proper skill, like not.
Okay.
Caleb was very specific about this in the rules.
All right, so I will draw. I will pull it up so that we can.
Yeah. So as you're walking back up to Dragula, you hear like a snap and a thump from behind you.
I turn around, gun drawn.
The door's shut, and so is that window. And then the door starts rattling from the inside as someone is banging on it. Inside, you three, the door snaps shut, and as does the window.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Self-control checks.
I'm fine.
Good. Cool under pressure.
As am
Not
I,
great.
so.
Stress for you then, David.
Spend a will to flip.
Just for one stress.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, you can do that. So no stress. More chances for me to rack up some marks. As a pre-recorded voice pops in, it says, "You just activated my trap card." Rather this precious holiness burns before you defile it for your silly pettiness and your desperate struggle against the inevitability. It's inevitable! That's it.
Oh, God.
And yeah, you see the clock on the wall, which, Dakka, you noticed wasn't working. It hadn't moved since you came in. Now it started ticking.
I'm guessing it's working backwards.
Yes.
From where is it starting?
Well, it was lined up at saying 3:00, but like the hour hands are moving more like minutes.
Okay. How high is it above us, or is it accessible?
Oh, it's accessible, dude.
Okay, so
it's a single story cabin. Come on.
Okay, so I get this guy's already done some rigging this place probably to have burned down with this, so I can't rule out anything.
That's cool.
Okay, so what is the right roll to find the ticking time bomb? Would that be a criminality, a scavenging, an awareness?
No roll needed. As your tech boys looking around, you're finding what you suspiciously recognize from thanks to all your time hanging around military types like Corps of Engineers and stuff. Debt cord is lining the whole place under every fucking shelf, stacked to the brim with fireworks.
Oh.
Yeah. No, this place is just wired basically to set off this thing in the most grandiose spectacle you'd ever seen.
Can you disarm that?
I'm just running towards this clock, hoping to God that the detonator is in there.
It is not. It's just a clock.
Shit. Okay.
You can see where he took it apart and rewired it backwards to run.
So this is
and there's a small Wi-Fi or Bluetooth emitter on it. So yeah, that's
which is taking it on there. Shoot. Would it be possible to see if I could? I'm not sure if this could be the mechanics roll, but just follow the signal back through the using my Ubix specs to see if I can follow the signal back to the Wi-Fi router and see where.
Do you have any kind of a tech skill, Aaron? Like any kind of profession or something like that?
Outside, the only thing I could really say is the drone operation, since this would have to be remote. So I know that's stretching it though. So
I will give you the roll with no bonus. I'll let you actually make a full proper roll though. So
okay, cool. So
a decent chance, yeah.
So would that just be a roll without the +2?
Yeah. Like no bonuses, but you get a roll. It's not a get under 2.
Okay, no problem. So
you can do it for your sensitivity.
Yes, made it 9/7.
Sure.
Oh,
yeah.
Please.
Yep. You find a small hatch and you open it up. And yeah, down inside is oh wow. Yeah, there's a underground area. Some type of combination machine shop, 3D print press, and hovel.
Dear God.
Yeah.
So this is on there. So, all right, it's like, get down here now. I need a set of eyes.
I'll go immediately. Like, no pressure, man, but I don't want to die here.
Neither do I. So
I run to the window. What the fuck?
Just awareness, mass awareness checks to see if I can find the something that looks like a detonator.
Sure.
All right.
That is 11/2 for me.
All right, and that's going to be 8 over. It's like 8 or 9, so you definitely fail.
Yeah. So as give me a self-control check there.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
There's always got to be something controlling this.
I did make that though.
Yeah.
So
you just like there's always got to be something. Dexi just calmly taps you on the shoulder and points to a blinking computer screen.
Looks like that. Please say it's that.
It does. That's like that is the thing that is trying to kill us. Yes. So
go make it stop.
I'm gonna try. So pulling out. What kind of detonator does it look like? Just is it very sophisticated looking?
It's a computer program. Oh, it's not an actual detonator. It's on the computer. It's all digitized.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So
would we have time to call a reference in?
You have, I'd say at this point, 2 minutes left.
I'm gonna yell up and just be like, Dakka, smash the window, start getting as much fireworks out as possible. I don't think we're gonna save it.
I'll help Dakka. I'll just hand it to me. I'll
is the window made out of glass?
Yeah, I'll break the window. You just get the shit.
Give me an athletics check and find out.
I'll break the window. I'll spend 3.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay, you got it. Yeah.
Ross, take 2 stun to your hand.
All right. Ow. All right, it's broken.
Okay.
Nope, it's not. Fuck, David.
Oh God.
David, what did you hit the window with?
My boot.
Okay.
My foot attached to it, so I'm guessing I just broke my foot.
Yeah, 9 stun to that leg. Yeah.
Oh God.
Not sure what kind of dwarven plastic this window's made out of, but shit.
I mean, it could just be a glass shard that goes into his foot.
Nope. I'm sticking with it. It didn't break. He gave first. So yeah, there's that too to deal with. So yeah, we're gonna just kind of.
We don't need to break the window. It was open. That's how we got in there. Like
no, it's shut. Everything's shut.
Oh, that's right.
The whole bloody place is locked.
All right, I shoot the window. Stand back.
Oh God! You're shooting into a building full of explosives.
Oh yeah, never mind. Can I stop before I do that?
Yes, you may stop.
All right.
And you were worried about me.
Yeah.
Oh
God!
Actually, you could shoot out of the building.
Okay.
So downstairs basement team. Well, those two figure out what they're going to do with the window.
Is it locked right now?
What?
Is the system locked or is it active?
It's active.
Okay, so it's going through. Shoot. What? It's like, would that? Could I utilize an unassisted? An unbonus drone check again just to see if I can get through the program? Okay.
Absolutely.
Babs. Right. Okay. We're gonna die.
All right, good campaign, everyone.
No, I am going to go ahead and spend my will to degrade that from a critical failure. So
wait, how do you have will? You've already spent 2.
I got 1 back from for making the hunt reference. So
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Theme song. So, no, it locks itself down though.
Oh my God.
Okay, so that's not going to work in this case. It's still. I have a
Darlington,
stupid
I need
idea.
positive things from you right now.
I'm trying.
None of this not working.
So back upstairs, Dakka and Deacon. Deacon, now that you're done smarting from your foot, or Dakka, now that you're done smarting from your foot, what are you thinking, man?
Okay, so I am gonna take very careful aim at the lock.
Okay.
And shoot the lock.
All right, shooting the lock. It's a precision check, so no bonus, but you don't need it with that. Yeah, you smoke it.
Open window and start tossing loot out as fast as I can.
All right. What's your strength again, David?
1.
Okay, cool.
But my speed is 3, so I can grab and huck pretty quick. Basement team.
Okay. So since I used that, can I get it? Is it completely locked down, or can I get another shot at this?
No, it's not blowing up on you, Aaron. That's what you got. That's what your will point bought you. The computer's fucked now.
Okay,
as far as you're concerned. In fact, it's flashed on the screen. Ha 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 ha.
It's evac time. Grab what we can and fuck off.
You didn't
say
the secret word.
There's too much on here too. Where's the router at?
I run upstairs.
Awareness check.
Gotcha.
Dex is climbing.
And also, I've got to go this maybe for another will check right now. There's too much stuff for me to upgrade the Fox with. I can't leave this here.
Oh my god. Aaron.
Is this your soft? So this is your soft spot you're playing for me?
No, this is my weak spot.
Your weak spot. Sure. Yeah. You're staying downstairs for it. I will allow.
Thank you.
This.
Yep.
Let's
a little bit more rope. Just a little more rope.
Stupid forever. All right. Yes, made that. So
okay. Yeah. You see it. It's pretty obvious.
Okay. So like that was being a receiver from that. So I'm trying to figure out. I know that's probably not counting mechanics to it, because I know we don't have a specific electronics skill unless it's already put in there.
Right.
Unless I could just use drone operator, basically, since I'm still building that, or the receiving, to see if I could put an override signal, something that would just overwhelm it, I guess, or
sure. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Just basically put so much junk signal in there that it
I'll give you that bullshit. I'll buy that bullshit with drone operator. That you just
alrighty.
Basically are like, Fox, just start talking to it. Don't shut up. Just bark, 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 bark.
Bork. So yeah. Did it get into the cabin with me before we did it? Or, okay,
you climbed through a fucking window.
That's fine. So I just wanted to check. So, all right,
it's a drunkie that you put a 107mm gun on the top of.
All right, no criticals.
You sure you don't want a crit success?
Yes.
Oh no, I want no critical failures. So that's the thing I want. So
it would be pretty funny though.
Yes.
All right, Aaron, you jammed the fucking thing up. Speedwell. Dex and Dakka.
Yeah, I've now, all right, I'll grab the...
you guys are at 3 Hall. You guys are at 3 Hall worth of bounties so far. Because you got the first one from David, and now you've also contributed, Maddy, so you've each handed 1 Hall worth out to Ross. So yeah, you're at 3 Hall right now. So yeah, what do you want to do?
Okay, so I want to play my soft spot here.
Okay.
Fuzzy math. I'm going to calculate real quick how quickly can we huck the loot out.
Uh-huh.
And figure out how much time do we have. But the one spot where I'm going to forget to carry the 1 is how much time will it take for us to get to minimum safe distance from that dead cord.
I'll buy it. Go.
All right. And then...
yes, you may use your speed now instead of your strength for hauls. So do remember, there's a finite limit of what the truck and you guys can carry.
Exactly, and I'm going to try to hit it as fast as I can. Do that through athletics.
No, I'm just going to give it to you, Dave, for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll just give it. So, Mads, yeah, you and David can both use your speed now.
Hell yeah. I have a speed of 3.
Okay,
as do I.
Right. All right. So you're up to 9 now. Well, you'll be up to 9 then after the next round.
Yep.
He's got another next round. All right. Back downstairs to Darlington. Aaron. So now what's the plan? You got it
All
jammed up. Now what are you doing?
All right, now I want to see if it's down. See another awareness to see if the actual detonator is down here. So
sure, you need to succeed by 3 on that one though.
By 3, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, wait, that's So no, I only succeed by 2 on that. So
yeah, so
shit.
Not having good luck on that one.
No.
I mean, you're finding strips of det cord all over the place, but yeah, it's enough. Something's got to ignite this shit. Like it doesn't work if it don't ignite.
But the jamming's still working for the moment. So
for the moment, back upstairs. Dex, you guys sticking with what you're doing?
I'm gonna start yelling. Get out, load the car. We're leaving. Darlington, get the fuck up here. I get out the window and is the car already there, or do I need to grab the car?
No, Ross brought it down.
All right, start loading the car.
Okay.
I just realized something. You said there's det cord wedged everywhere.
Downstairs.
If you
upstairs too.
Okay.
Yeah. If you cut the det cord, does it not explode?
No. Needs friction to ignite.
Beautiful. I'm going to rip it out like it's copper wiring.
All right, so you're doing that instead of handing out Hall. Am I understanding you correctly? So she's there jumping out the window. You're grabbing that instead of throwing loot. So you have.
Well, we've got.
You got 3 Hall. You needed this round to get your 6 to be up to 9.
Okay.
So either you throw shit or you pull det cord. What do you want to do?
I'm going to throw shit.
Okay, so we're up to 6 now because Dex hopped out to go fire up the rig and get it ready. Cool. All right, so back downstairs.
No, those are.
You giving up on it, or you could?
Oh hell no! No,
we're all right. You're riding the lightning. Here we go. I love it.
No, we're flipping that pitch.
What are you?
Oh god, you're soft spread.
Finally, yeah,
okay.
You find it.
All right, time to clip it. Well, no,
right.
Wait. No,
check and. Your little tool ain't going to help you here.
What? So? It won't help
there's
at all?
Nothing on that thing that is going to help your hand steady pull out the cylinder of a detonator out of det cord without it discharging on you.
I would argue that's like clipping something stunning, like getting a good grip on that. So that's
you would be wrong.
I've hung out with way too many EOD psychopaths over the years. Nope, not
fair enough. Fair enough.
Not giving you that one. Fucking pull that shit yourself.
All right, so that's just a 2 mechanics roll. Fine.
Oh, it's only a 2, Aaron.
Oh no.
You're just gonna come over to the house and beat the hell out of me, aren't you? And you'll be right to do it. So, all
gotta
right.
come here eventually. So I got $300 worth of your shit over here. So.
What will Aaron do?
All right, I'm stalling long enough. So 3,
let's go.
2,
go, Aaron.
1.
Hit it.
Yes!
Oh, he's fucking done it. Yes. Self-control check, though, Aaron.
Oh no, absolutely. That is.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh, I just collapsed
you're
to the
dancing.
floor.
You're too busy fucking. Upstairs, you hear just cries from Darlington. Self-control checks for everyone that can hear it.
I'm outside.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
David, yeah. So yeah. How long you let this go, Aaron, before you poke your head up, tell everybody it's fine?
Oh no, I immediately said we're good. And like, if I just kind of, I'm still on the floor. I'm just kind of trying to hold the detonator core.
Oh no, you could chuck it now. Basically, it's just basically a firework. Really.
Okay, I just throw it upstairs through the hole. So.
Oh God! Damn it, Aaron.
So yeah, Aaron, scavenger check for the computer. David, scavenger check for the det cord. Maddy and Ross, you want to grab another haul worth of fireworks, or y'all?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll strip this place bare. Like...
Oh yeah, I got it. So that's going to be 8. That'll be 9 over 2.
All right, David, I will give you a bundle of det cord. I will say it will not take up a haul, though.
Okay. Sweet.
So, yeah, we won't fuck with you carrying loot out.
Sweet that cord. We can use it for things.
Yeah,
Also, remember,
we can explode with it.
Also, we can still put 4 hull on the Fox too. So
okay. So are you max loading? Well, the computer's going to take up a hull, but you got max load fireworks other than that?
Yeah, or unless I can get like the 3D printing table. So because we can, might be able to utilize that.
Either or, you get the 3D printing table, you get your 3 hull worth of fireworks on the thing. You're not getting.
3D printing table, hands down. We can use that for scams.
That's
later on.
40. That you're saying it's worth 45 bounty.
60. So, Ross.
I thought you said it was. I thought it was 3 hull for the.
Yeah, it is 20 bounty per hull.
Oh, I thought it was 15.
Yeah.
You bumped it, or somebody did.
I bumped it.
Okay. Yeah. David
it's
bumped
20
it.
bounty per hull.
Okay.
So, is that 3D printing table worth 60 bounty by itself?
No. God, no.
Fireworks.
Just like, Darlington, thank you, but put that back.
Okay, so
well,
how much?
Literally, you could do a scam here with that. So that's literally printing off parts for the for any of the
60 bounty. The math checks out, man.
Do you want me to network and find out how much a 3D print? Like, I will network. I will spend a user charge. How much? What is the market price of one of those? Is it less than 60?
It's 17.
Okay, so I'm just going to do a comparison here. 17 is less than 60, so no.
Mm-hmm.
So that means, well, I'll try to think. Are we also, sorry, I meant to ask, are we counting bounty that we're carrying ourselves?
Yeah. I mean, well, like,
yeah, so here's how the stacking mechanic of vehicles work, Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Each person takes up 1 the hull rating of the vehicle, but they still get their hull rating of shit on them. So
yeah.
So basically, you get, since almost all of you are 1 strength, you basically net out on that. But you'll have 1 additional hull in the truck, because there's only 4 of you. The truck hauls 5. So you have 1 hull in the truck, 3 hull in the robot, and then the 4 of you. So that brings your grand total up to 8 hull worth of fireworks.
Okay.
And the computer.
Mm-hmm.
And the video.
And the debt cord.
No, the debt cord is just debt cord. I'm not saying that's actually worth shit.
Okay.
Or else it'd take up a hull. If you want to be worth shit, it takes a hull.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just
Otherwise, it's a utility item.
Yeah.
You guys can use it at some point. Yeah.
So
here, I'll give you this laptop. I just give him the water soaked thing. I'm like, I found that earlier. Take that. Be happy.
Leaving a resource out here, but fine.
All right.
To make you feel better, we can sell the location of the table to someone and still manage to come out ahead.
Then I can't possibly have made literal replacement parts for the Fox. So
buy one. When we get home, use your share to buy one.
You can buy one for less than it costs to haul this one.
Again, repurposing. It's okay. It's fine. So, but I'll take the computer. So,
okay, cool. So yeah, y'all good? Just want to get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, bird charge on the technical.
All right, so we're at 5 fuel on the technical,
and I'll burn some on the Dronky to follow along. So,
yep, Dronky's got to burn charges too because it's running on its own now. Awareness checks. Anyone who wants to make them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, I make it. Yay!
I am blissfully unaware.
As am I.
Well, it's a good thing Deacon and Dakka got their heads on a swivel. Mm-hmm. You notice some dirt bikes trailing you through the hills.
Ooh.
Use UBEC. Tell them. Just send out a general message. Stay away. If you get any closer, we will presume hostile and kill you.
Roll intimidation.
All right. Make that 4 over 3.
They follow your car with a manned gun. Like, good for them.
Yeah. You lose sight of the bikes.
All right.
But you come around a blind corner and there's a roadblock ahead of you.
All right, guns drawn. Like,
yeah.
What? I'm spend my last will to flip that. What roadblock?
Burn 2 charges off the recoilless rifle. Yeah. Yeah.
Attaboy.
Keep going. We got hostiles around. We're not slowing down.
Well, you hear your roaring, twin cylinder engines, and all of a sudden, 4 dirt bikes just leap out of the friggin' hill lines above where the roadblock was, and screech down towards you.
All right, open fire.
Brothers from Fury Road, like, All
right. Do we make initiative checks or?
Yeah, make initiative checks.
All right.
Oh, goodness.
5 for me.
All right. Wait, I rolled that wrong.
Yep. I don't know what that was.
Maddy, you said 5, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 9.
6.
6.
I got a rock.
Was that a 4, David?
That's a 4.
All right, Frost, you're up first.
All right, closest one. I'll fire full auto burst at one. I'll spend 4 charges. Actually, no, I'll spend.
Wait, you got a machine pistol?
Fuck. Yeah, I upgraded to automatic.
Nice.
So I'll spend. I'll spend 4 charges on it. I'll also spend a Ubik charge to give myself +2 on shooting.
Okay, cool.
So let's see here. So that gives me. Let's see here. 3, 4, 6 +6 to hit. All right. That definitely hits.
All right.
And
so yeah.
Do I roll random damage?
No.
Okay.
They're not named enemies.
Okay, so they just one hit and they're down.
Nope, didn't say that.
Okay. Well, can I spend more damage? Can I spend more charges to
2 more charges will kill him? Yeah.
All right, I'll spend 2 more charges. I've spent 6.
Okay. All right, Max. So yeah, next up will be Darlington.
Okay. Shadow Fox takes a shot. So
okay.
Which ones are in range? It's just the 2 bikes.
3 bikes.
3 bikes. Okay.
They're all in range, but no shoot bonus because it's running. You're taking a running shot digitally at moving targets. So yeah, This is a precision shot for you.
Okay. So I can still actually use my actual skill on that, or
no, you cannot. That's what I'm saying.
So it's just a straight roll. Okay.
Yeah, it's a straight roll.
Okay.
Shot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, that'll do. Yeah.
And this is also the incendiary phosphorus. So,
I'm aware what the fuck you have, Aaron.
I meant to declare it at first. So
yeah, so 7 killing, 3 stun to that one. All right. Next up will be Maddy. What is Dex doing?
How close are the bikes, and can I use some evasive driving to just ram one of the fuckers?
You can, but do bear in mind that could bring potential damage to the Dragula if you do it.
Right. None of my weapons can fire while I'm driving, so I'm just gonna keep driving then.
Okay. So yeah, if you want to give a drive check, that will prevent basically clapbacks from them unless someone crit fails.
9 out of 5.
All right, burn another charge. We're off the Dragula.
All right, we're at 6.
So David, so that being said, you're now free from return attacks. Do you want to reload the recoilless rifle or transition to what did you call it, Sweet Lips or whatever you're?
Actually, I don't have a name for it yet. I just called it the Fistful O Doom because it's a grenade
I feel like
launcher.
we replayed the last episode. It had a couple of names, but that's fine. I like Fistful of Doom too. So yeah. Are you wanting to transition to that, or are you wanting to stay with the big gun and just reload it?
Let's switch to the smaller one.
Okay, cool. So yeah, this would be a twitch shot from you, so no bonuses, but yeah, you can take the shot if you want to.
Yeah, let's use the underbarrel.
Okay, are you going for the biker already hit or one of the fresh ones?
One of the fresh ones.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, that'll do him. All right.
I believe is that 10 damage to all locations?
Yeah, it is. Which, considering they only have 10 hit points, is a bit redundant, but yeah. That's exactly what you did, David.
Do we get a free intimidation for that one?
Nope, they're sticking with you guys.
Yeah, they're pretty pissed. We did kill a lot of them already.
Yeah, you've killed half of them. Yeah, they're not actually, no, yeah, exactly. They're not giving up. So yeah, no.
I mean, if they don't kill us and take our shit, they're probably all going to starve to death because we just killed so many of them, blew up their shit. Yeah.
Well, they're fucking around now to find out.
Yep, basically.
Yep. So yeah, do you guys? How do we want to do the initiative mechanic? Because as it's written, either you guys have to re-roll, or we just reverse the order, or like we can just keep going the way it is. Like I don't know.
We can just keep the same order. So were they unable to? Were they unable to shoot because of Dexi's driving check?
Yep.
Okay.
Dex.
I mean, we can just like repeat the same initiative order, so we don't have to roll every round.
All right, so you're back up the top then, Ross.
All right. I got 4 charges left in my gun. I'll spend 2. Actually, yeah, I'll spend 2 to get a +1, and then I'll spend another UBIC charge to get another +2. So that will burn out my UBIC. Well, I mean, it battery dies after this, but so that gives me +4 to shoot. So yeah, I really shoot.
Which one were you shooting at?
The closest one.
Okay.
No.
So yeah, he goes down.
Don't want them to get stay away. That's my purse. I don't know you.
Darlington.
Taking a shot at the last one.
Did you work out a reload system for the rifle on your damn robot?
Could I say that since I do have the autonomous action, could I say that was a free action on its part, or
no? Hell no. This is a complicated mechanic here for you to actuate that shit.
All right. Well, that's at least the kind of consideration too, because how many actually for that? How is it just a one shot in the barrel or?
Yep.
Okay.
Literally, recoilless rifles are just tubes with a breech at one end.
Okay.
But like they have a recoil system built into them, so that when it fires, the gas transfer and the kinetic energy from the explosion is actually funneled into itself. So it like basically negates its own recoil, which is why it's called a recoilless rifle.
Oh, that makes sense too.
So they were able to mount the things onto Jeeps or shoot them off of tripods. But like it quickly was like, this isn't really worth it when we can just use rocket launchers.
Okay.
Launchers.
In that case, could I make I guess would it be athletics or just a strength check or speed check to basically get it in there and then let their autonomous action fire?
Sure.
Okay. So at least I have the potential of failing that. So athletics check, I guess. So,
yeah.
Okay. Or actually shoot. Would that be better since I'm actually reloading a gun?
No, it would be athletics because you are pulling some Indiana Jones bullshit on the back.
Okay, fair enough. So. No, unfortunately not. So
that's a nope. All right, so no boom boom out of the fox. And with that fail check, I'm going to give them a chance to shoot. So
okay.
So that'll be 1 killing to zone 4.
Zone 4, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so that just leaves us with. No, sorry, we still have 2 more. Dexi, you're up first, and then
evasive maneuvers since they are shooting at us.
Sure. Critical failure. You crashed the truck.
Do you have will?
I don't know.
All right, so Dracula's, you're down. Truck's down.
Do we all take damage?
Yes, you do actually. 6 stun to the head for everybody.
Ooh.
My bad.
The dirt bike stops and then drives off into the woods out of line of sight from you guys. And then, Aaron, you're the only one with UBIC specs left, eh?
Yes.
You get a ping.
So still trying to reload the Fox by saying there. Can we help
standing
you?
alongside it, like trying to shove a shell in.
Yes.
Your ride's down. You're in our turf, pal.
So,
why don't you just go ahead and hand over your cargo, and y'all can go your own way. We'll even tow your truck out for you. How's that sound?
So, well, it doesn't really sound like we're getting in here. So that's like, and there's only one of you that's left on that bike. So why don't you come up here and we'll negotiate?
Sure about that, pal?
Fix the car. Fix the car. Fix the car, Darlington.
Laser sight appears on your chest.
Ooh.
Whose chest? Mine?
Everybody's.
Oh, shit.
And so
Try one more time, then. Dump the shit, and you go free.
where's that dead cord?
What are you gonna do with that shit, Aaron?
Actually, shit. Does anybody have intimidate?
Yeah, 2.
Yeah. You talker.
Yeah.
I'd expect the scary man with all the guns might too.
So do, yes.
Basically, just warn them off as a living bomb. They shoot any of us right now. This just goes up and puts a crater.
Yeah. Killing us.
So,
I'll give you that, Aaron. I'll give you a full roll on that. If you don't have intimidate, I'll give you that.
Like that's the only thing I can really think of right now, or else we're gonna lose big time. You have another idea,
Maddy?
Yes.
That's another stress, by the way.
No roll.
Yes,
Beth.
you just take a stress.
Yep.
Awareness check to spot any of these laser sights. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
How many are there?
There are. I mean, there's one for each of you, so there's at least 4 of them out there, and they've got you in a 360-degree pattern. No laser sights coming from the same direction.
Okay.
They're basically at the cardinal points to you guys.
Okay. Well.
Aaron,
if
you give me that roll.
Wait. What? How bad is the car? Can you start it up, Dexi?
Yeah, I have 1 in mechanics. Can I try to restart the car?
You may. You may.
Can I get a willpower? Don't worry, I'll cover you.
11 over 8.
11 over 8. All right.
I jump up. I stand up in the car. You'll never take us alive. And I start shooting. I'll spin my last 2 bullets.
Sure. First.
Yep.
Oh god.
2 killing to zone 3 for everybody. As rounds start bouncing in and around the car as you guys start taking fire.
Zone 3.
Yep. No, 2 to zone 3.
Okay.
2 to zone 3.
That's the leg.
That is a leg.
Fucking knee. Okay.
Aaron, I need an athletics check. You want to get your ass back in the truck? As Dexi pops the shit into friggin' 3rd gear and manages to unshit it from the ditch as rounds spackle off the bodywork.
Let me give a parting shot to
That's-
No.
Fuck my
That's a nope. That's a big nope.
I'm here with the fox, so.
Go ahead, David. What are you using? You using the rifle now?
Still the underbarrel.
I hadn't reloaded it, though.
It's got the pump action on it now.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got to remind me of these things, man. I got scared, sheep. Go. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, you hear a cry from inside the woods as your round goes home.
Let's see, since that's 7 to everything, I'm pretty sure that's another one that I pasted.
You may assume that all you want as far as your math goes.
They don't.
Aaron, that'll be a detachment for you.
Fair enough. So, do I get a self-control check to try on that, or just it goes?
Nope, I'm just giving you that one as you just like swing and miss for the tailgate. As Dakka is too tiring to pay attention to you.
Fun.
Dexi, you light one.
Fucking hell. Stop slamming into reverse.
Okay, drive check.
Get the fuck in.
All right,
That's
you make
5
it.
over 1.
Yeah,
All
nope. Don't
Yep.
clampers into the bed. Go. One more drive check, Mads, to get free and clear as more rounds are coming in. Nope.
Nope, that is
All
8
right.
over 9.
All right, that'll be 6 to zone 4 for everybody.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
That's-
no.
My leg is hurting.
Yep.
Yeah.
All of our legs, all of our left legs are really fucked right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only need one to drive.
Yep.
Sure about that? Get that heel toe in action on there, Mads.
Yeah, we got this. Don't worry
All
about
right.
it.
So, are you guys heading straight to the shaft or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
running for it, so.
Oh, we could always go through that playground, you know.
We have 4 fuel left on the thing, so
Yeah, no, we can't.
Y'all pull up. Waved in by the guards who are staring at the mess that is Dragula. I mean, you guys have become a pretty common sight to the enclaves. Not really used to seeing y'all coming back quite like this.
You should see the other guys. What's left of them?
Oh.
So yeah. Scorch Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Guys head in to talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
Limping.
He looks up. He looks up as a massive Maine Coon draped around his shoulders. Looks up at you all lazily and kind of yowls a little bit at you. It's like, you didn't get the message. I sent you a message. You didn't get it, did you? That's okay. I guess it's fine. Whatever. Come on in. Sit.
Mm-hmm.
What was the message?
First off, what'd you bring me?
All of it.
Actually, before he does that, can I check my Ubix specs for any messages?
Yeah, it wouldn't have gone to you, would it, Aaron? You ain't the talker, are you?
I have a refresh left, so I can reload my batteries before we got
It's up
there.
to you, Ross. If you want to.
I will check our messages after we got out of the firefight. Yeah.
It says we're gonna have a slight change of plans. Call me as soon as you get this, which obviously you're already coming back in. So
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, you can not be shocked and take self-control checks.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. What'd you bring me?
All of the fireworks.
How much is all of? How much is all of? I need to know.
8 hull? Like
Wow.
a lot. Yeah.
Wow. He says to a massive Savannah cat sitting next to him, which actually does a pretty good approximation of wowing itself.
We also got a computer that might have files on it, but we haven't had time to check it. Yeah.
Darlington, are you elbowing him about that?
Yeah. But yeah, 8 hull. That's
okay. Awesome. He picks up a big, gallon-sized, freezer-proof Ziploc bag and slaps it down in front of you. There you go. So there's that. And then here's this, and he hands you a sheaf of paper.
What does the paper say?
It's a map with some stuff highlighted on it.
Oh, what's what is highlighted?
The rest of your payment.
The what?
So this is 40 bounty. That's what I got right here for you.
Mm-hmm.
The other 40 bounties right there. All you got to do is just go get it.
Oh my god. Why? There's you owe us 160 bounties. So there's 100.
Sorry, I did my math wrong. So 80 bounties in the bag. The other 80 is there. Sorry.
That's way less traumatic.
No. I don't know why I was thinking it was 10. My bad. My bad.
Okay.
Rear 80, and the rest is here.
Is that another enclave? Is it hidden? Is it safe? Do we have to get it now?
I mean, get it whenever you want. It's your payment. So,
is it going to be gone if we don't get it immediately? Like,
shouldn't be. I can't see why it would be.
What is it?
It's payment.
Yep.
In the form of,
goods.
What kind of goods?
The best kind, military grade.
Military grade. What?
Ammo?
Rations?
Bullets?
Ammo?
No.
Fuel?
No. Like real goods, man.
You're gonna really have to dumb it down to us. Like,
You're gonna have to give me some rolls if you want to get anything more out of
All
it.
right. I will persuade.
I'm just gonna unsling the
Ha!
rifle for a moment.
Fuck me. It's a new ride, okay? It's a new ride. I got you a new ride, all right? It's great. You'll love it.
Oh.
Dog shit out of that friggin', soccer mom, replacement garbage you guys call a ride.
Yeah. Well, we were looking
He
in
looks
the
over at
market.
the feed of where, and you see Dragula on a security cam feed. He's like, wow, it's normally a piece of shit, but wow, man, that's just, wow.
Well,
Are you insulting our ride?
I'm saying it's time to trade up. That's what I'm saying. And I have got just the thing for you right there on that map, waiting for you in a secure compound at an old Air Force base.
Okay. If it's a secure compound.
Secure?
The fox growls at him.
Yeah.
You didn't bring the fox into the shaft.
Yeah, that's a lot of waste of battery. All right. Well, I guess we have no choice. 80 bounty will have to do.
He smiles and nods at you, and he's like, yeah. Great.
Awesome.
Is there any more where this came from? Could you get me more of this?
Not at that location. You'll have to source a new location for it. That place has been cleared out.
All right. Well, good job, man. Great job. Love you guys' work. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking love it. Don't we, little precious? Don't we? As he scritches the fattest calico you've ever seen.
My friend who would love to be here right now, but
so yeah.
right.
Well, we will leave that for the next episode.
Yep.
Go get the rest of your payment for this job. If you want to, you don't have to.
No, we want to.
I am keen for a new vehicle.
Yeah. So yeah, we could just hold off on how much we've all of the stuff. I have one refresh left and all that junk. So
no. Go ahead. We'll redo the whole thing. It's going to be a new session next time. Trust me, you're going to want it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we each get 20 bounty. Well, I mean, all right. So the broken laptop, is that worth anything, or is that just Darlington's little thing to play with?
No. I don't know, Darlington. We'll do that before we do upkeep and everything. So
okay,
what do you want to do with all the shit you found?
Yeah. So we start with 80 bounty from the hall. Then we have the broken Let me just figure out the bounty of everything we have so far. So we have the broken laptop is worth. Do you want me to sell it? Because I can sell it, or you can keep it. But that we'll have to figure out. Well, actually, how much is it worth?
It'll be worth the standard price. You won't get double for it.
So 2. So 2 bounty. So do you want that 2 bounty to go out of your share, or do you want me to just put it in the kitty?
Just put it in everything else. So
all right. So we're the Ubik footage, the maze. How much is that worth?
Doop. Give me a sensitivity check, Ross.
Okay. Ooh, that is a fail. Ties go to the market. Yep.
Okay.
Nothing?
It's worth that.
8? Okay. All right. Then we got 3 bounty. The journal that I didn't have time to read from the first encounter. I will just read that, I guess. Read for Plotex, so you can get back to me later. Is the Archivist logbook worth anything? The footage of it?
No.
Okay, I figured. Bundle of debt cord we're keeping.
Computer. Computer.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron, do you want to save that as a side project?
Yes, because there might be more valuable information on that. So
okay. All right.
All right, so
we will resort that after vignettes next week. We'll let Aaron get on that scam.
Okay, so that's 93 bounty.
Okay, so
we are going to be getting a new vehicle. Should we even bother upkeeping our old vehicle?
Well, That's a good question.
Well, then it's going to be really hard to get it to the jobs. I guess we could walk for once.
Yeah.
All right.
Basically, what do you want to gamble on it? Do you want to gamble like going with it, or walk and hump it in, or do you want to gamble this guy's completely honest with what you're getting? Like, what? How much do you want to gamble on this? Is basically the question.
Because if we don't pay upkeep, we have to make a roll to see if anything else breaks on it, and it is damage. So, Dexi, you're the driver. What do you think?
Yeah. Go. How much fuel and stuff did we use? How much will it cost
6.
us?
It would 24 for fuels.
Gas her back up.
Yeah, to gas her back up. Plus the 6 just as standard upkeep, or is that just is the 6 upkeep on it just regardless for like the rifle and everything, or is it just the fuel cost?
It's 8. The upkeep's 8 is what I've got it marked as.
So it's 32 bounty.
Yeah, let's roll those dice.
Okay.
All right. So we can. Do you want to sell it? Because I could sell it then for 8 bounty, or
I think we should
keep it. Okay.
And sell it once we know we have a secondary vehicle. Worst case.
So we'll keep it back and then just roll the dice on upkeep to see what breaks.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then, yeah.
93 4 ways is 24, and with 1 left over.
Mm-hmm.
So who did good, or who got fucked up the most? Who gets the extra?
I mean, I guess it has to be Darlington because let's reward his near suicidal zealotry to loot
really be
everything.
rewarding that though.
I mean, why not?
Darlington could have it, sure.
Yeah.
I appreciate the encouraging my stupidity. So,
yep, definitely don't want to send mixed signals here. All right,
you did good, kid.
Yep.
Thank you. I'm going to pass out now.
Oh yeah, don't forget about healing.
So upkeep, breakpoints, get all that paid, and
23 bounty. Minus, let's see. So I have 8 to play with. So I think you're.
Sorry, Maddy. I didn't see your message that you actually found this real place, or I would have used it because that's brilliant.
All good.
Sorry.
So it's all good. It's all good.
It's more inspiration than literally use this place.
Yeah, but I
just found it. I'm like, I'm not using that. That's great.
I think it's the fun thing playing digitally, though, is like that you can do this. Like we can get on here and be like, "Yo, we're in a real place. What's there?"
It was pretty close. What you were saying, honestly.
I did okay. But anyways, So everybody's got all that done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to spend 4 on stress.
Oof. Okay, that's fair.
And that leaves me the 1 in detachment, which I'm not going to do anything about because there will be a vignette.
Yes, there will. You will get vignettes. And remember, everybody gets 1 free heal, so don't forget to take advantage of that.
Yeah, maybe everyone should convert all that killing to stun. I think.
So in your leg. Yeah, you get that. You get that in that leg that got fucked up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see, if we spend 1 to convert all the killing in the leg to stun, we can heal all stun in a location for 1.
Yeah,
so that means that
right.
I need
I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got real doctors, so yeah.
One per additional location, so yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
So basically, if I spend 2, that means that
finish off your leg and do your head too, right? Because you got some to the head. Yeah.
Because everybody took some to the head, everybody took some to the leg, and that's all that I took.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Then that would do you to get you back in tip-top fighting shape.
Okay, so that leaves me with 9.
Yay!
My notes. You guys have to get the rest of your bounty next week.
Yay!
I'm tempted to get another weapon, but at the same time, I'm paying like a massive amount for my.
We paid our bills.
You paid your bills.
All right. I have 3 for my breakpoint, 10 for my upkeep, and then I spent 7 for healing because I was very hurt.
Ooh, fuck, man.
Oh God.
All right, so that puts you with 3 left over, yeah, because that's 20. Did I count that
4
right?
left over. I've got
4 left over. Okay.
Man, I could have started a falcon business with that.
Hey, don't worry, Charlie's gonna have your back. It's gonna pay
Hey,
off
Aaron,
any day
instead of
now.
buying a gun, did you buy some fucking sensitivity? Or what is it you're missing? Was it sensitivity or was it foresight? You don't have
Sensitivity. So
yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
So yeah, I'll go ahead and buy that. So
And I think I'm going to buy a point in first aid.
Nice.
So that at least one of us, aside from Ross, has it.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, sounds like a waste.
Yeah, if I get killed, you all fucked.
What situation would we ever put you in where you're likely to be killed? That doesn't sound like us at all.
I just got a new scar on my leg. It's fine.
So yeah, questions, comments, suggestions. What you guys think?
I loved
that was
the
a lot of fun.
maze so much.
Maze is very
So
good.
much. That was so much fun.
Yeah, Red Mark is really an interesting game because it can go really well up until one really bad dice roll at the wrong time can almost just TPK us. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
So amazed we didn't die in fireworks display. Like,
I knew Aaron was gonna ride that nuke all the way into the ground if he had to.
oh.
I wanted to make sure I gave Flea opportunities for shooty, so you guys could get the rig out and David could get himself some.
Glad I upgraded my
handgun. Plus, I do absolutely love that part in Fury Road. So it's like, if I'm doing post-apocalyptic vehicle combat, I have to test this ability out, this mechanic out somehow.
Yes.
So dirt bikes diving around, chucking explosives and shooting in through the windows at you guys. I had to get that in there somewhere.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Also, dick move with the hive bomb. How dare you?
Yeah. I didn't want to say things like, God damn it, you motherfucker, you played using Hunt Showdown against us. How?
Okay, I'm glad I wasn't the only one thinking that too. It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I didn't want to metagame, but I was like, that's
I won't. Obviously, since Aaron's going to be scamming the computer, I won't get into that. But Ross, I will give you. Yes, you're kind of right. It was the last of the archivists attacking you.
Well, I mean, he would. The archivist would have the only motive to keep the store in pristine condition. So,
but he literally was the last one. The bikers are not archivists.
Yeah. I figured they were not in cahoots. Because otherwise, why wouldn't have they joined in when we were, attacking the archivist?
Holy shit! Someone finally robbed the place.
Yeah,
that's a fair cop. I mean,
they're not very good bandits, but thank God they're shitty at their job.
I mean, you did half the work for them.
Yeah.
So that it was like, all right, Maddy, last roll, and you guys can get out of here because
nope, it's not over yet.
Dragged too much. Oh, crit failed. Nope, you crashed. You definitely crashed. All right, fight's going. Let's roll it down, bad guys, real quick.
And hey, at the very least, we thinned the herd.
You definitely thinned the herd. Yeah, no, you did very well, David. Freaking dropping hatred on these fuckers. I love how you just gave up on your main gun though after the first round. It's like, nah, fuck that, reloading. What a joke.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, it's great if I've got one big target.
Yeah.
But when I've got a bunch of smaller ones, the grenades are better.
But I am glad we have the recoilless rifle to get through the big ass targets like the blockade they put up or the barricade or whatever it was. Because machine gun could not do that.
Nope.
But recoilless rifle, I mean, I don't even think that Maddy had to or slow down. Even it's like as we're coming around, barricade. What barricade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It serves a good purpose. It's not anti-personnel unless we're really, really feeling it. I mean, I don't know. That seems like a lot of overkill for a single person. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we get into vehicle more intense. Like I'm baby steps. We're working our way up the difficulty curve with vehicle combat because, like I said, I want to see how all of it plays. So,
yeah, if we find ourselves going up against
vehicles
fully automated,
they're on dirt bikes. So yeah, you guys just plug them. But yeah, there'll be bigger things. There's always a bigger fish.
yeah, once they get themselves an RV, then we're.
It's fine. This is fine. It's fine.
It's a recreational vehicle from hell.
It's fine.
God, that's an underrated Kurt Russell classic.
What, Motorhome from Hell?
What? No.
Yeah,
God.
it's from Tango and Cash.
Yeah, I've never seen that. So,
all right.
I was also thinking the one from Stripes.
I figured that's what you were thinking, but my mind instantly went to Kurt Russell.
All right. Well, we'll end this the recording now at this point. Thank you all for listening. We'll talk to you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.